Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kaleb, and welcome to the new channel name, 1D4 Wizards. 1D4 Wizards is the new channel name that we are going with, revamping from AC2 High. If you were looking at some of our past videos, AC2 High is no longer the channel name as we are looking to try a new branding scheme out. If this branding does not work out, we might try a couple of different names, but right now we're going to be sticking with 1D4 Wizards because as a team and as a group, I think this is the most fun, as the fun choice for us. So that going forward, welcome to our new Albian campaign. Albian is the world of Fable mixed with the world of Dungeons and Dragons. It's completely custom, and the world that we're going to be making the Albion based off of is completely made up and custom. So while we are mixing some Fable elements to the campaign, that's about it. Everything else is going to be a mixture of the entire team working together to make this world. And we're starting with a town called Lilysport. Lilysport is a port town that holds the Heroes Academy. And with the Heroes Academy, that is where our adventurers are going to be starting out as brand new heroes. These heroes are very much amateurs. And during their first year in the academy, they have been selectively chosen and specifically chosen to create the first ever adventuring party in the world of Albion. Albion has a lot of graduates, and those graduates normally take a few years to graduate, and they normally go on their own heroes' quests. They have been specifically selected to join this new group, and as an experiment, they are going to be sent out to the world of Albion and become the first ever adventurer group here in Albion. I repeatedly said that over and over again. In our session 0, our party members met each other, and with that, established either previous connections or new connections. And in that process, they were allowed to, integrate into this new class. Their new teacher has been teaching them for a couple of classes and a couple of different lessons, and that's really all we did in session 0. We kind of just took some time to meld with the characters and see if that's what we wanted to play. And everyone seemed to be on the same page and then enjoyed their characters, so that's a good thing. During this first session and episode, you'll notice that I have cut a lot of parts out of this video, and you'll be seeing me explain some things. It's because the audio that I was using during that time when we were recording session 1 was a little askew and got messed up when I was using voice mod as I was trying a couple of different things out. But in saying that, it was only some small parts, but I still want to explain that to you, so when we're cutting to the parts of the audio that aren't like completely messed up, I can talk to you'll know what's going on still. I don't want you guys to remain lost, so just letting you guys know that before session 1 starts. Thank you guys for joining us for this new rebranding. I hope you guys enjoy this new adventure that we're heading off, and adventure call, so hope to see you guys. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pause these motherfuckers real quick. Hello there. Welcome to the first session of the Albion campaign that we are running currently. I'm trying to double mic stuff out again. If it doesn't pan out the way I want it to pan out, then we'll just stick back to the one mic. But you're mostly going to be hearing me since now that they can babble, you can just hear my beautiful voice.
It just barely
a few sponsorships, or at least a couple of them. Voice mod, which you can partner with today.
But you can do it.
And we also got Describe.com. Describe.com is a website where you can use narrative descriptions for your Dungeons and Dragons content or tabletop content altogether. It's a fantastic resources for DMs. Or just in particular, if you're a player and you want to find a decent description for what you're thinking of, it can potentially help you out with that. Describe.com. I will go ahead and log in. Well, since we don't really have anything of reference, I mean, technically we do.
Training ground.
Training ground.
Training ground.
All right, we'll see what happens if I type in training. Hopefully ground comes up, but we'll see training.
Or academy, or ghost.
Ghosts would have so many.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, yes, ghosts were a thing, huh?
Oh yeah, the ghost.
Thank you for reminding me.
The ghost ray that keeps roaming around. And it's like, you can see me, bard guy.
Well, there is literally a training grounds.
Look at that. Perfect.
Yeah.
See?
Scribe the training grounds.
The northeast corner of the campus is bare of grass. The flat dirt ground serving as a stable training area for close combat. Boots skid in dirt, kicking up small red clouds as guild members swing their swords at standing dummies. The training blades hit the fox and adversaries of canvas, straw, and wood with dull thunks. Thunk! 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 Making the thunk noise is a little harder than it sounds. Trying to make the thunk noise is a little harder than it sounds. Okay, I'll turn their mics back on now. No, never mind. It's an Amber Alert.
Someone's missing.
Hopefully they get found. I'll turn their mics on in a second. Boom. Okay, cool.
What's an exercise?
Oh, it's just an exercise.
It's
It's
just probably a
incredible.
test because of the storm incoming.
Yeah, I don't know where I put it.
Oh, hurricane?
Oh no.
Yeah, there's a hurricane apparently coming Wednesday.
Amazing.
I literally.
Supposedly it's going to be a Category 3, but I doubt that since it's hitting Cuba
Let's
first.
find out the name of this hurricane.
Francis?
Oh,
I don't know where I put it.
Great.
Unless I didn't.
I saw it.
I know this is a distraction from the
Maybe if I
actual
open up
content
on my
here,
phone, I
but
can bring it up.
give me a
That's
second.
the last thing I opened.
Oh, Florence. That's what it looks like, isn't it?
Fiona!
It could be.
It's Fiona.
And there's actually Fiona?
Yeah.
Fiona.
She's coming in.
Oh, you put it.
Red hot and ready.
Campaign it.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so
That makes
we're going to
sense.
go ahead and, I guess, get ready to start our new adventure here on this channel. For those who are
That's nowhere.
the blaring obvious,
I mean, it's.
we have changed the
Good
channel
outline.
name from AC2 High to 1D4 Wizards. We're just trying something out.
Idea of
If this name doesn't work out, we'll
AC2.
try a different name, and then we'll kind of go from there. But that is
This is
just
where
a branding change that we're trying out.
Just watch out for
But for right now, that is it.
That's the town.
That is all.
So over here,
It's been a pleasure.
The nobles and the more prestigious areas would be.
I turned their mics on, damn it. I've done it.
What's wrong with you, dude?
Okay, so
Have a conversation.
we'll
Yeah.
go ahead and
And this is probably a whole
get
farm.
started.
Yeah, exactly.
We're having a conversation, girl.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
They're
Come
trying
on.
to discuss the map he's designed.
I know.
It's all it is. He's just trying to understand, man.
It
How can you
relates.
not understand that? Like, what is
So-
wrong?
Understand.
Yeah, something's wrong with me for sure.
I don't know what's wrong with you.
And like you was like the house.
And if you ever decide to attach it to the mainland, you can move this over.
Okay.
Like, move just like
Okay.
that over, so that it kind of like has the clip.
I'm gonna give him a
Goes
little
down
bit of
to the
time.
mainland. Just an idea.
Yes, yes. Correct.
Entrance to the mainland could be a tunnel through the mountain, I think, if that's what you're thinking about. Perhaps close to where the farmland is connected to.
Yeah.
We could
I
go
do
with
that,
tunnel
yeah.
entrance. It's more viable instead of going over a mountain to go through it.
Exactly.
And there could be some minor connections with the Underdark with this city.
Minor connections.
Minor. Alright. Where are we starting?
Oh yeah. What? Yeah. Where are you start? Give me a second.
You've already started? How could you?
Yeah.
We weren't
Well,
prepared.
now what, guys?
I had my dick in
I
my
told-
hand
I
and
told-
everything.
I told you
I thought it
the
was
scenario.
annoying.
What
It's
now?
crazy.
And that whose dick am I holding?
I don't know. He switched at some point.
Oh yeah, there we go. That makes sense.
In the continent of Albian, there lies a hero's academy, where people who have hero's blood, or those who may have the potential to have it awakened, train. They train for years. Some of them do. But recently there has been a new class that's been opened up to teach and potentially have adventuring groups traveling into this continent for the first time. There always have been individual heroes, but teams, that's a new thing. They have recently started their classes. A couple of basic stuff, some training here and there, but nothing too crazy. At least nothing that they expect yet. We have young Alexander, a pretty boy, they would say. A man who has chased its tail, obtained it, but seeks something more. What that might be, we'll find out. We have Valbar.
Well, you just say your name.
It is. You must say mine full name. It is
I'm not
Valbar
going to.
Ambish Lorwain Bilbon Answay Rooney.
Yes.
Runai. Sorry, Runai.
Rooney sounds better.
Yes, the narrator.
Rooney. Yeah, Rooney. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. The narrator will now continue.
Just remove
As
the-
he looks
just
up to
remove
the
the
sky
Y,
and
I
just make
suppose.
sure the name
Yes,
is
I'll change it to
I
RUNWE.
forgot my own name.
I forgot my own name.
Look, it is very hard to remember everything that people named me over
Do
the
you want?
years.
Do you want to go again? We'll try it again.
No. It's perfectly fine. I will not insult your time with my name.
No, it's not. You're fine. And it was funny. You're lucky it was funny.
Ooh. You get a little funny.
Yep. Points off the Gryffindor.
Points off the Gryffindor. Fucker.
This is for you guys. Young Valbar dreams of being an adventurer, an explorer of sorts. Very green, early into his career, first year student, but he has an opportunity. Teaming up with others, even better. His excitement wells up inside of him on the thought of adventure.
I was prepared for this.
I was prepared. Don't insult my preparation skills.
He doesn't speak prepared. He will claim that he's very prepared.
I need to make sure my deception skills is
Nice.
nice.
Yes.
He's more prepared than you. He's the most prepared than you are.
We have Hollow, creature that appeared in the woods nearby. What he is and who created him, or how he was birthed into the universe, no one really knows. But he is kind. He is blatant with his word choices. But opportunity presents itself to this creature. What will Hollow do next? And lastly, for right now, we have Nycowin, a young man who has big shoes to fill. The father being the hero of this city, as many heroes of cities have been. The hero of Lilysport. Coming to the academy, whether for his own glory, or to try to fill the shoes of his father. Time will tell what lies in store for Nycowin.
Nitro.
Do not correct the narrator, Mr. Alexander.
Wait, it's not Nitro.
These four individuals, along with a couple of extra selects, have gathered to become the first adventuring squad here. We start our story off after the last class session. Mr. Alexander, you've been having a ghostly apparition. It's kind of appearing before you.
This beautiful ghost woman won't leave me alone now.
What will you do as you wake up? She's staring at you.
First, I'm scared because I'm scared. Like falls out of bed, like stop. You need to stop doing that. Normally, I would be very happy for a hot young maiden to wake me up. But the cold staring as soon as I lift my eyelids, and you are right there. It's more than my heart can handle.
You are destined to help me.
God, you ask me like that.
You need to help me.
Would you like breakfast?
Oh, you can make breakfast?
I could try.
You ghost can make breakfast.
Are you insulting me?
No,
You
I'm
think I
very.
can't make breakfast?
No, I believe you.
Okay.
Why don't you go and prepare breakfast, and I will get myself together. There is a long prep process for him in the morning, you know, with that hair. He's gotta get out, he's gonna straighten his hair, put the right clothes on, put on the right perfumes. The process usually takes about 30 minutes minimum.
Okay. You get yourself prepped and ready for the next day. She does go out to get you breakfast. She does not come back. And after a little bit of waiting for breakfast, you start to wander out.
Damn it. You promised me lunch. If you promised me breakfast, I suppose I'll go find the others and eat in the cafeteria. They serve a decent oatmeal in this school.
Decent oatmeal, yes.
Decent oatmeal.
You walk out to head towards breakfast. As you walk out, you can see your usual gallivanting crew that apparently have now become your lunchmates. They're currently eating lunch right now. As Valbar and Hollow are currently being Valbar and Hollow.
That's the best way to describe it, honestly.
Terrified. I take my spark and I fling it just a little bit back. And I go, Valbar.
Yes.
Valbar.
I am prepared for this, do not worry.
And when he turns around, just. I tried to get you again. I miss again.
I am prepared.
As I'm sitting down, he comes towards me.
Hold on. We got a nat 20 here.
It's just a nat 20, it's a D20.
D20. Sorry.
D20. D20, my friend.
Oh my god.
It's a dice. The natural 20s are, you
I
know.
roll 11.
For what?
For dexterity saving through.
Against what?
Against that thing coming up.
Oh, okay.
It's a +1.
It hits you right in the face. Even
Ah, my head! What was that?
I don't know.
You
someone.
No!
It does smell a
Ask
little bit.
someone else.
It does smell a little bit.
Ah, my gorgeous hair.
I'm sorry for whoever did that.
Although it was clearly you who
No.
did that.
No.
My hair.
Takes about 3 hours to prepare.
I
don't have much in this.
I will.
How do you
come
know how
here.
my hair
Come here. Come here.
I'm
Come,
just
come,
guessing.
come.
No.
Sit down.
No.
Sit down.
You have held enough on them.
I will. I take out my comb, which is made out of like twigs.
Oh
and
no!
roots and vines, like all
No.
twisted and gnarled.
No!
Calm.
You know what? I'm prepared. He pulls out a small cone, does elegantly, and he's like, "See,
What's the difference?
I don't want to hurt your feelings, Hollow. We're supposed to be a team now. So I'm not gonna say what I think about your comb. Actually, you know what, Valbar?
Yes.
What do you think about his comb?
I think it is good to have that he has something so readily available. He is definitely prepared.
You were the wrong person to ask.
But he is right.
Oh
I have the utensil and the tool to take care problem.
You know what? I apologize. You know what? It is perfect for you.
Yes.
That is your tool.
Yes, thank you.
It helps in your preparedness.
Thank you.
But
You understand
not
me.
my preparedness.
I don't get it.
But I appreciate the dots.
I don't get it, but I appreciate you appreciating me. Mm.
Ah.
Oh, you need massage?
No.
Full body massage?
No.
Mostly temple. I like curl my spine around it.
I
so.
just slowly take my lute out and I begin tuning it.
Oh, I'll help you with that.
Oh no. No one touches Luciana.
Who's that?
That is my lute.
What?
My name is Luciana.
What
No
do you
one
mean?
touches Luciana.
You can talk to her?
You. Yes. Sure.
Majestic! You are like elk!
At this point, Nycowin, you do come.
Oh, thank the gods! Someone else to help liberate me from this conversation.
I just spin my spine around to straighten it. Hi!
Morning.
It's one?
Luciana. Says it on the back.
I suppose.
Oh, shit!
I mean, it's about
So kind
just
of,
before the sun hits noon.
I was here the whole day.
Technically still morning, in a sense. It's not quite noon. The sun hasn't hit zenith yet.
Zenith? Who is that?
It is the
Why
point
would
when
he
the sun
hit
is
her?
at the highest point in the sky.
So he hit someone named Zenith?
Yes,
Yes.
Venus is the
Violently.
goddess of the sky.
And
In
he
some
hits her?
cultures.
Yes, he just punches her right in the face. Sorry.
I look up to the sky and I like go towards the window and I say, "Don't you do that."
Now I feel bad. Although I was jesting with you.
Oh! Haha! Ha ha ha! I like do the fakest like
I
laugh.
know that you are good.
as you sit down, you do see what seems to be a love letter. I've just been waiting for you right there at the table.
Oh, thank you.
We didn't want to disturb it.
I see the name.
He
on the
has
front.
tried to accept it multiple
Oh,
times.
your name is Nycowin, not Nitro. I still like Nitro better.
This is for me.
Yes, it is.
I like take
hello.
I take my tongue and I just like lick the inside just like to get rid of like the.
You have
contamination.
closer hands.
I have hands.
Yeah.
I just open it. Oh.
So you're Nitro and he's now Nycowin. His name is said on there.
And I start to read it.
I don't think we should go that way.
Oh no, you should read it out loud, so we'll... Entertain us. Okay.
I reading. What does it say?
Nycowin, I know you never say anything to me, but if only you would give me a chance, I can show you. I can show you the world. I can show you everything. Just give me a chance. It's very desperate and weird.
It's not even song.
Does it have a name?
Your secret admirer.
I have a secret admiration.
Oh, who?
Good for you.
Who do you
I
admire?
think most would keep that secret as well. You're right.
Hello. Who is it that you admire so much?
Well, I know there's this one girl. Her name is Penelope. Oh. And I tell you, she
Yes.
is special.
Okay.
I mean, I would argue everyone at this school is special, but that's just my opinion.
No, but I mean,
You throw yourself in that lot, huh?
she. Wow.
Honestly-
I racked my brain. Is there a Penelope that we know of?
Make a history check.
For all people to know.
14 plus.
You would know.
I would. I know every woman in this school. And I have to rack my brain to figure out if this one's the one that she knew. Trust me. Doesn't
Top
matter. Real
skills.
Yeah. My brain is tired today. Because of history, I'm tired. Let's see. Plus 4. 18. Yeah, he would definitely know if there is a Penelope about.
If.
If.
If there is a Penelope, if she's real.
Should I roll an awesome check?
Roll an awesome check, yeah.
Oof. She ain't real.
It's up to the DM.
I rolled a 3.
It seems like someone maybe Hollow would know. Just
Oh, so she could be real. But being a master stuff, being one who is taken up by romantic things, I'm very curious. So I decided to prod Hollow for more questions. Tell us about Penelope.
Oh, I can't.
What does she look like?
She's old.
She's
Old.
I
mean,
look at you.
she moves like a gazelle.
A gazelle?
Is she a
Yes.
gazelle?
Is she a literal gazelle or an actual being?
Is she bipedal, my friend?
Yeah, what Valbar
Meaning
said.
stand up.
Does she stand on 2 legs when she moves
She walk
around?
as we walk.
She has a limp.
Well, she still does have 2 legs and has a limp while she's using it, but that does not negate her from
You
any...
didn't conjure her up in your imagination.
I don't. How do you tell the difference?
That is
That's a touchy subject, honestly.
It is an amazing question. It is legitimately an amazing question.
It's a very touchy subject, honestly. I don't know.
I sit there for a moment. That broke my
Do
brain.
other people around you interact with her at the same time?
Yes.
You'll have to introduce us one of these times since Penelope.
Are you sure that those people are
Oh, are you shy?
Yes.
Is she here in the cafeteria? Can you point at her? Is she? You hold.
No, not today.
Okay, one of these times I am very curious. I can give you tips. I am excellent at the 80s.
I don't know. You're not very good at it.
Ow!
Oh, it's okay.
Out
I
of
did it.
character burn. Like you would.
I did a
Even
little.
this guy knows he's found
The
it.
little patting finger. It's okay. You'll get there someday.
As you make eye contact with a woman, do one hair wave, and they're like, oh, huh? And they're like, okay, so maybe I got it.
yeah.
She's new, she don't know yet.
She don't know. She don't know I'm a criminal.
Also, I can get with women, I can't stay with women.
I shall make my way to the classroom now. I am done
Oh,
with my food.
is it late?
If you like just super efficiently just like eat and it's just like gone.
I mean, it's been a good solid like 15-20 minutes. That's enough time to eat.
Yeah, as
There's
soon as
still
he gets
so
up
much
about
food in my plate.
That is because you're being very inefficient with your time.
You know what? I'm gonna take my
Right
leave
on time.
from this table.
I smear my hand like all over the vegetation and it just absorbs into my skin.
Okay.
Now you're being more efficient. And I stand up and start walking towards
A
class.
slight bit terrifying. I didn't even know you could do that.
I can't. I choose not to.
I'm gonna tell you. So your race has no name we know of.
No.
Well, you make for an interesting song. I get up and enter his class.
Thank you.
I have been trying to write a certain ballad about our strange friend Hollow, so I have to do more research. Strange horse ferryman. He was a fairy maybe. I don't know him.
As you guys walk to your class, you are greeted with the familiar, lanky, tall gentleman that does seem to be a bard as well, but currently has decided to still reign over this classroom and this experimental group.
Mr. Langstray.
Is that what you say to him?
And I say it in my voice completely. I sound in my head. This is my headcanon voice.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Mr. Langstray!
Go ahead.
Mr. Langstray!
What do you want?
oh, I didn't think you were gonna.
Hold on. I have to
Once
think
he's
of a
gonna
question.
answer you, he's
I have to think of a question.
sorry.
Okay. Take your seat first.
What are we doing today?
I'll get to that.
Oh, you were ahead of me with the thinking.
That's what being a
You
teacher
are so
is.
good. Look
That's
at
what
you.
being a teacher is.
Most of my homeroom teachers, what do the kids say? Digging around for a while before they do anything.
I do my job.
You are so good.
Yes, I am.
You are so
Some would say efficient. Now, Mr. Hollow, take your seat.
I would like to do that.
Okay, do that now, please.
Why are you being aggressive? Did someone?
We have business to take care of today. I'd rather get to the.
I have a job to do.
I did not say that.
You said business. That's a job. Business is a job. Job is a business.
He starts walking over to the chalkboard regardless of what you're doing.
I like do that thing where you take your seat and you keep scooting it up closer to the teacher.
Although you're being a nuisance with the teacher.
Whatever.
I give up. Because super close to the board, probably.
He just SpongeBobbed it, let's be honest.
Exactly, SpongeBob it.
Get to know you questions.
No, we did that yesterday. We will move on now.
Yeah, we know each other.
You did not.
I told you everything I learned.
You
But
said
it-
hurtful things.
They weren't hurtful. They were the truth of what happened.
That's why they hurt so bad.
This time you will not be asking you will not be asking the questions. The questions will be presented before you. And you will still try to understand who these people are.
I take out a quill and my little inner school scroll. Let's just get this over with. And
Before you are papers that will be giving questions to you based on what your hands and your body tell you. It's almost like the paper itself has come to life.
I do not want to talk to it if it has.
It was not going to talk to you.
Okay.
hey, Hollow, maybe it'll be your friend.
I do not want the paper to be my friend.
Charge the
It
paper
is
too
made of
soon.
wood.
Now ask the questions when they give it to you. I will be back in 10 minutes, and after that, we will continue with another lesson.
Yes, let's just move on quickly from this one.
He looks at you with heavy disdain.
God damn it, your character is hilarious.
I just look at him and smile. He's such a good teacher.
Nycowin, before you is the question that I wrote. Who taught you your... No, we're going to re-roll that one.
Okay.
Who taught? No.
Who taught you how to kill?
My dad.
My daddy.
My daddy.
My daddy.
My first kill,
Daddy.
my first kill was when I was 2.
My
It was my daddy.
My daddy took me out into the forest, said, "See that bandit? Murder him."
You get the
I
question.
just learned how to walk.
When you decide to go out adventuring, why do you do that? Why would you go out to adventure? That is your challenge to ask your teammates.
I have to ask them that question.
Yes.
Okay.
I have no questions coming up yet. This is so long.
What if he's holding
It's
like
been 2 seconds.
I know, right?
What if he's holding the wrong piece of paper?
I'm holding upside down for sure. I know this is-
Upside down.
Name 3 things you personally couldn't live without.
Me?
That's the ones that popped up for you.
Oh, and I turn the paper upside down. Ah. Okay, I know the answer. I start writing it down.
Wait, what was this?
Oh,
Wait, was he supposed to ask us those questions?
Yep, I write it down. I write the answer.
when was the last time you cried?
Yesterday.
This morning?
I made him cry a little while ago.
Last time I cried.
Hey, this is not for you. This is for
I know, I feel like if I answer the question, which time and when.
I'll roll one for
I cried this morning when the ghost girls creeped me out.
And that's why that was question
I
yours.
am now haunted.
Exactly. You literally are haunted. Yeah.
Oh, I had to ask that
Tough
question.
question.
You have to ask them that question. So, I have one for Valbar as well. I'm gonna read that one. Some of these I knew weren't gonna make too much sense. What's your biggest childhood regret?
That's doing this.
That could be very vague,
Yeah.
My biggest
but that's what pops up on his paper. I think that's an interesting enough question.
We're just
So you guys have the questions that you have asked in front of you. I know you wrote your answer down.
Yes.
They're probably going to correct you very quickly, but we'll see.
I did it. It was a test. It wasn't a test.
And you guys have your questions. You can ask if you will.
I sighed. Okay. I gaze up my questions. Alright. Strange question, but I shall ask it.
Okay, go for it.
Gentlemen, when was the last time you cried?
Oh, the crying. I think last night I was trying to sleep and then I heard the grass. It was saying, ow, 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 it hurts, and I said, I'm so sorry, I have to sleep now. And it said, it's okay.
You
can
didn't
rest your
investigate
head."
what the grass was crying?
It was me.
You were crying?
I was laying on it.
That's sad and disturbing.
But I also can't talk to grass, so I don't know how I got that
I
answer.
don't understand the grass, I don't know.
I can't talk to it.
I look over, I'm like, I really don't think he cries, but I will. Nycowin, when was the last time you cried?
When was it last time? You have no tear ducts though.
I think he can.
Why do I not have tear ducts?
I've never seen
He's a
you.
human, right? He's tear ducts.
I think it was. Huh. I think it was when I was 10.
And you're like 12 now.
Much older than that.
I don't think he knows when age works.
I had gotten the ritual wrong for one of the ceremonies at the church. That was a very rough time.
It was rough.
Well, I was still learning.
And you have improved since then, right?
Indeed.
And now you no longer cry because of that day.
I wouldn't say it's because of that day.
Well, you said it was last time.
Well, yes.
Although
It was
he
the last
seems to
time I
be
made
the
a
type
mistake.
that reserves his emotions more. Show them like we do.
Well,
He's
if
not
you're-
expressive
if you're
as you
in your
mean,
room
Valbar.
and you are by yourself, you can cry as much as you want. No one can judge you. But if the last time he was doing the crying was when he was doing 10, wow. You have that's I guess good. I don't know if it is good or bad.
We will find out
Yes.
on the next episode.
Do I have to answer the question that I presented, or
That is up to you.
I refuse to answer this question
There you go.
as it is sad and depressing.
There you go.
I cried a few minutes ago.
I've cried quite often.
You were done answering your question.
I am done. Your turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
In sing-song voice. It is your turn.
Alright. What is the purpose for you to go out adventuring?
To make money. Honestly,
I mean,
I will be honest, I've given it some thought, I have. First off, I need income. I'm tired of living it. I lived at sea, I was a sailor, but I do not like that life. However, and the taverns, they don't pay as well, and I might have gotten kicked out of a few of them. But, at the same time, as a bard, I need to write a great tale. And to do that, you have to be out there, in the adventure, to be a hero or be near heroes. I may write a great bardic tale that they will tell in the colleges. That will be my dream. Also, it helps me get laid more.
So, mating, money,
Stop calling it mating, you.
tails.
Fame, fortune, and women.
What else is there? What else in the world is there?
There's so
We're gonna travel.
much. So much to do, so much to see.
I mean, that is literally what you
Like a
said.
great hero once said, money, women, or what's the thing of the Conan line? The lamentation written power.
Money, bitches, and power.
Money, bitches, and power.
So that's every rap. That's every rap lyric.
Every rapper, every bard, right? You know,
That's what they are. They
not
are.
rappers, bards.
Yes, they are indeed.
You know about that, like.
Nobody like that.
Oh, mostly money, yes. Mostly money.
Mostly money, mating.
Why do you do it, Hollow?
Well, I want to know what I am.
That's a noble goal.
Indeed.
I one day hope to learn or remember what I am. Because the only thing I know is I was in a forest. And my eyes went clink, 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 clink.
I know, you could be a demigod or something for all we know.
That would be very, very nice. And then that is why it would making the sense why I invented you guys. To guide you.
Wait, what? He tries not to crack up when he says this. Sure.
That would be very, very nice.
The question is then presented to you, Nycowin. Do you choose the answer or not?
I go into not for the adventure, but to protect the world from otherworldly threats, as my father did before me.
You mean like toe fungus?
No, like fiends.
Yes!
I really understand.
You go after the fiends and you shing shing.
Indeed.
Okay.
I mean, after that, Colin kind of just stares at you guys.
Well, like just
really stares.
like look around the room.
As you guys expect the question to be asked to you guys. And he just starts to look around.
Did you not receive a question to ask us? The piece of paper you received, did it not have a question on it?
Yeah, did
Oh,
you
I
not
answered.
follow the
You're supposed
I
to.
wrote it down very elegantly.
You're supposed to ask us that
You
question.
know what?
Oh.
What was the question? How did you answer it? And then ask us the question.
Oh, hold on.
I was like really close to his face.
It is okay. We all have performance anxiety sometimes.
Let me make sure the words melt within my mind.
What are 3 things you cannot live without? Elegantly, poised, and affirmatively questioned.
But you just hear my voice.
That is exactly what it said.
Well, what did you put for an answer?
I put
Mr. Peanut, and I take out like an acorn,
Hmm.
and it like starts to speak.
Oh God! What is that?
What a dirty. Thank goodness. Where are these beautiful people?
Is he ventriloquisting this, or is this actually coming out?
I'm saying it's
This
happening.
is happening.
Yeah, so Mr. Peanut.
And I stick him underneath my little thing.
Oh, damn it!
I'm deeply mortified.
He's
That
going
was
to die
Mr.
very quickly.
Peanut. No, he is like, I don't know. Mr. Peanut.
Is he like your best friend?
No, we are more of acquaintances. That's harsh, bro.
I
Oh,
don't even want to
and
know.
and my staff, or kind of staff.
Picture a giant.
And I just take out like the literal like embedded into my back, like this like a scimitar like object, but it has like a blunt ball end to it.
You just yanked that out of yourself.
Yes, out of my body.
Did that hurt?
No. Okay. It is with me all the time.
I can see that.
Yes.
Nice place to store it. You got a place to store it.
Very good
That's
place.
Valbar would say.
My
very
spinal
good.
cord.
That-
Yes.
That's terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't hurt.
No.
Okay.
I don't feel it.
Yeah. We don't know anything about your biology, so.
No. It
Yeah.
comes off, goes in. Comes off, goes in.
You just keep doing that.
It's just like you just say
Please
like.
tell me it makes some
You
kind
get-
of. Please stop doing that. Please, hollow. Hollow.
And last but not least,
My
friends.
God, stop doing that.
My friends. That is the last thing I cannot go without. My friends.
Is the name hanging things we can't go without?
Three.
Three.
Mr. Peanut?
Fame, fortune, and power.
My. Goes up, goes in.
So you're doing
Stop it! I can't handle that noise.
And then my.
I will answer the question now. Fuck for 3.
Goes in.
By the God, stop doing that. Please. Don't do that unless we're in combat again. Thank you.
We're in combat again?
Goes up. Hollow.
Goes in. Huh?
Hollow. Have some awareness, please.
Okay.
Okay, so the way I would answer these questions. First off, my Luciana. I would not be able to live without Luciana. She is very important to me. I swear on all the cards that if my Luciana is ever broken, I will break the motherfucker's arms who broke it.
What if it was you?
You know, I never thought about that.
I will not break my arms.
I guess I would just have to
I'll have to accept it.
accept it. Second, my gorgeous locks in form of his hair.
Oh.
Mm.
You have to watch where you're throwing those things.
And I suppose the third would be the saber. It was the last gift from my father. He may not be my favorite person in the world, but the sword is an old keepsake of the family. It's been passed down. It actually didn't belong to his father. This belonged to my uncle, but he unfortunately passed. He died in a terrible accident at sea, and this sword is all I have left to remember him by. I admired him a great deal, more so than my own father, whom I hate. But I liked my uncle, and then he was eaten by a whale.
Well, I'm terribly sorry that well.
Well, thank you, Hollow.
I'm terribly sorry. We have no weapons.
And that is all for me.
I feel like there's something he's not taking into consideration.
Stop low whispering about me. I do not appreciate it. And you suck at low whispering.
I do not think he cares.
Speaking of, now that I'm holding Luciana, I'm going to keep tuning it.
It is the way of the world sometimes. Indeed it is. And that is why we are here.
To protect the forest. No,
And the
I'm,
world.
I'm not. No,
And
I'm
the
not
world.
to protect the forest, druid.
That's the other
And the world.
angsty dude.
And the world, please.
Look at all of you.
The question is then presented to you, Nycowin.
My mother, my father, and the church.
Is his father still alive?
Yes, my parents are very much still alive.
Just as a
Yeah,
question.
you got your answer. I was up to him to decide that.
Yeah, that's cute. He's a legend.
Mr. Flint's coming.
Living legend.
I do not know you well enough to call you a But I call you a close acquaintance.
That's big for him.
Oh, good. Here comes Valbar to answer this question.
And then,
Nice to
I
see you
thought-
came back from the
but
bathroom, Mr.
and
Valbar.
we,
Maybe in time, dear.
He had to ready his
Close
vowels.
acquaintance.
He just like scurries in.
It's just a very calm.
Well,
It's calm, okay.
we gotta.
What he uses the
It's a
bathroom.
calm scurry.
It's a,
Like, no. Entering the classroom was
Oh.
calm.
oh, when he left.
We could hear the footsteps down the hall, but once he
But once she got to the door, it was just an instant
We're gonna
slowdown.
hit you with all 3 questions. 1.
What am I answering?
What?
questions.
Okay, first let's explain it to Chris real quick. I'll
Yeah.
explain it to Chris. So essentially, you guys are just asking each other these questions that have been presented to you on these pieces of paper to everyone else. That's all that is happening right now. So they're just getting to know each other. And I rolled for the questions. The question that appeared for you, let me remember.
Heads.
Ooh, nice. That's
Heads.
dude. That's a good thing. And then when you go for tails, then it won't be. It'll be answers.
Those are the
Heads.
questions.
Is it just a head tail? Is a head cool?
No, it's got a tail.
I might just re-roll it for you,
Alright.
just because I can't see.
It's
the
because you
results.
showed it to me. That's why. That's how it works.
Oh yeah, what's your worst childhood memory was the question.
This was asked to me by the professor.
No,
It
a
was-
piece of paper, you essentially
Oh, so
held the
you
piece
did-
of paper, and then the paper, through senses in your body, had conjured up a question that it thinks you should be asking
So
To everyone
basically,
else.
The
to
teacher,
everyone else.
Mr. Teacher, he decided he's not gonna have any say in what happens. So he's gonna leave it up to the piece of paper.
You guys
to
be
ask
lazy and not let
Exactly.
the paper do the thing.
Exactly.
Yourself.
So I'm asking them, what's their worst childhood memory?
Can we ask
Yes.
you
No,
more
that was already
questions and then-
asked.
As if he
Yeah, if you have a problem, you can bring
When
it
was
up
the
with
last
the
time you
professor,
cried?
That's fine.
So I also...
If you want to answer it, you can.
Mine just happens
But
to
you
be the
actually have
same
the
answer,
option of not
you know.
answering.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, our questions were, when was the last time you cried? What are your 3 favorite things?
What are the things you cannot live without?
things you can't live without?
And what is the purpose for you to go on an adventure?
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, I was prepared for that last one.
I was prepared.
That was my question.
And
and
you got the weird question about childhood trauma.
Yeah,
what is my... I'm sorry. What is my worst childhood memory?
that's
What
it.
is yeah?
I mean, it doesn't have to be yours, you're just asking them.
You could ask these.
So I have to ask them.
Yes. If you want to answer, you totally can, but the assignment is to ask them the question.
Yeah, so far these two
If you have a
didn't
problem,
answer
you
their
bring it
own
up with the
questions.
professor, that's fine.
I answered my own question.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm supposed to... I'm sorry, I'm confused, Professor. I'm supposed to ask these 3. What question has appeared upon this paper that you just handed me?
That's the assignment. Mr. Valbar.
Alexander,
Yeah, it's me.
you feel like someone who's been traumatized to create your art? What's your
I'm so glad I did not take a sip of that in that moment. That would go through my nose, right? You look like a trash. You look like a son of a bastard to see too much.
You look like a tragic backstory.
You look like you're constant walking tragic back. I mean, I am a bard. One of us is not a
Honestly,
tragic walking
that's-
Our
bard.
bards are tragic, so
It's
you're good.
it's their
We are dramatic. Even if it's something simple, we over dramatize it because that's what we do.
Continue your question.
I need this dramatized as much as possible. What's your worst childhood memory?
He thinks about it, and then he has a flashback. Oh my. Well, that might be a repressed memory.
Why did they touch
We
you?
just- Actually, I want to say it was
Here's
when
a
my
doll.
uncle was
Show
eaten
point
by
to
that
me.
whale, but it might have been that time when my dear mother was still alive, and I walked into the room and she was with 6 other men.
She was
I see your promiscuous behavior is not yours alone.
I know.
That was a lot of minting.
That is trauma. That's trauma. Okay. Yeah.
That's some trauma. Now explains why he's all
Answers.
fucked up.
Wow.
I'm gonna go with when my whale, when I saw my uncle be eaten by that whale.
Oh, you saw it.
I did see it.
Oh.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't know whales could
not
eat
be on this
people.
person. If only he had the saber that I was carrying.
Whales are like.
Nah, ship got swallowed up. His
You
uncle
make
was
the mean?
my uncle was like someone he admired. He hates his, like he said he had when he cherishes three things. He said the saber, the rapier that he's holding, is his uncle's because he hates his father but admires his uncle. Ah.
Mm.
Ah.
Mm.
Well, hello. What's your worst childhood memory? I don't think you have one, actually, now I think about it.
How old is
Well,
Aldo?
Oh,
At least
it's
he knows
Don't
that.
make one up, though.
It was a day.
It was a day. I was out protecting the forest, of course. And suddenly,
It's your first memory, is what it is.
This collapsed. The man went up to it and scalped it. Took its skin. And what you really hear is
Mr. Alexander. Can you calm him down, please?
I don't know if I've mastered a calming spell, but let me see if I. Actually, I just play a gentle lullaby that isn't really magically influenced.
That's a nice tune.
It's hollow. It actually comes out really nice too.
Honestly, that was far more tragic than I expected.
Oh, you thought all of that, did you?
What he explained to me is how Valbar got this guitar.
crying through tears.
You got all that.
Everyone else are waiting to the end of it.
Oh, you're
I very much imagine him like Chopper. Like, this is how I see him.
It was a sad story of an elk being hunted.
Yes, they were poachers, and they didn't even want to eat him. They just wanted to die.
okay. Hollow. You don't have to be. He's playing gently. Gentle playing. Calm.
All right, moving on. Now that we've brought up repressed memories, what about you? Do you have a horrible childhood memory?
Indeed.
Request that
I think it would be the same
Repress it even further
answer.
than normal.
as
I
one of the
will
previous
press
questions.
mine. That
It was a moment
terrible
in time when I was 10. We were performing a ceremony at the church. I, only 10, failed miserably.
Oh my god. It is possible.
Yeah, no, we were like, cry, so I'm gonna do that.
Anyways, later that night, my father whooped my ass.
Oh.
Well, my worst childhood memory, since everyone has already shared theirs,
That's a terrifying man.
is when I was assaulted in the streets by the other children claiming I wasn't a gnome. See, for some reason, when I was growing up early on, I didn't quite look like the rest of the gnomes according to them. I thought I looked exactly like them, as far as I could tell. But everyone else told me I wasn't a part of their group, and they would beat me up, throw gemstones at me, throw rocks at me, force feed me odd fungi. It was a horrible experience as a child. But it is alright, my family still love me. It gave me many names because of it.
I go to.
Stop yourself, oh, hello.
I'm just patting him on the
It was in the forest. Please
Though,
forget.
maybe when I got kidnapped into the Feywild, that could have been slightly more traumatizing, but it actually became quite good, so I can't really say it was. I did miss my family a lot, though. See, I am singing a happy song.
Random fry sounds.
Now you answer all three of their questions. Isn't that great?
Oh, what is your questions?
What is the purpose for you to go on an adventure?
Of course it is for the sake of adventuring!
That is the rest
My
of the
dear
fucking
friend,
class.
it is solely so that way I can experience the awe and wonder of the world! And make money.
And when you last cried, is that when you were bullied by the ones who didn't call you?
No, it was when I was first introduced into the Feywild,
Actually,
and that
it's
archfey stared down at me, telling me I would never see my parents again. I cried.
And that was the last time.
The last time I recall,
What are 3 things that you cannot live without? I said over his crime.
and I pull out my traveler's pack. My traveler's pack, full of all the goods and needs that I need for traveling. It is full of rations, my rope, several other bits and bobs that are necessary for making sure I don't get lost and the like.
A literal survival kit.
Yes,
You cannot
yes.
live without.
It's all like meat and
Like
super
you were
warriors.
My sanity! I could not live without that.
And I think back to my own traveler bag, which is all messed up and just completely disorganized.
Yeah.
And my love for my companions. 3 things I could not live without.
See, he has the same identity as me. He's so beautiful.
Well, we will try not to disappoint you on that.
I am glad you will do your best for my sake.
I am there with you on that one.
And you come up and I pat him. It's okay. It's okay. I continue to play a very calm song.
It seems as though you guys are done with your questions.
What about you? You have to answer them now.
He's the teacher. You don't.
What?
He's just there looking at you.
Do you want me to ask?
Vulnerable.
Do you want me to
I mean, I didn't feel vulnerable at any point.
Although, I hate
I was prepared to tell these
you
tales.
seem the sort that always feels vulnerable.
Yes.
It's okay. But I like it about you.
Mm-hmm.
Doing honest, so. A bit simple, but honest.
Indeed, honesty is a good policy.
The act of sharing and being vulnerable can be a bonding experience. It can also not be a bonding experience as well. It depends on the individuals.
And you write it down. There's a little section on my paper that says teachers portion.
Wow. I haven't even said a damn thing this entire time.
That's what it says.
These are terrible numbers.
I mean, like, he's not gonna look to see what.
I mean, his handwriting, he's a bard. His handwriting is freaking gorgeous, but still.
Well, it seems as though you might be ready for the exam.
Will it not involve fighting each other again? That was very bad of me.
That was training.
That was horrible.
You will not be fighting each other
Good.
You'll be fighting other
unless you really want to.
No, I just said no for doing this, and you keep pushing it and pushing it.
I'm not.
Keep pushing it.
Literally, I'm not. Either way, this course is pretty much done.
What? We are over? We only had like 2 things that were important to me.
The experimenters only you to be successful if you guys actually successfully become an adventuring group.
You failed?
There's not many things that we can do here in the academy to prep you for such things. Experience might be the only way to actually
Racist
learn.
Yes. experience.
Mr. Alexander, can you stop squeaking with that?
Just taking. Alright, sir. I'm told. I am taking your notes. I am taking your words. He covers the top of it. Of your words to heart. Alright?
Alright.
Even though they are pretty much common sense, but thank you. Work together. Fight
He
monsters.
said nothing of the
To die.
You're putting
Hey, that's exactly just saying we gotta go out and we learn through experience. We learn through experience.
No.
Duh!
No. We did not get it. He has to take this class.
Mr. Alexander, I can hold you from doing things. You understand that?
That's just being a prick.
No, that's called doing my job appropriately. If I don't view you as capable of taking this exam, then I can literally hold you.
Okay.
So
My apologies.
hold your tongue.
You listen. You haven't serious.
Yes. This is actually weirdly him taking it seriously.
And if you do not, he can fail you. He can give you a big F.
Okay, we're done with the whispering. If you guys would wish
I
to
was
take
giving
the...
him advice.
I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
As he just
Tell him to hold his tongue.
as he's like, as
Tell
he
me to hold his tongue.
scrape his damn desk as he's pulling it back all the way towards Mr. Alexander.
I'm just making it.
If you wish to take the exam now, you are free to.
Do you think you're ready?
But that is up to you guys.
You specifically, everyone else is fine.
What kind of exam is it? Is this an exam? Or is it a...
It is the final exam that all students must take, but you will be taking it together.
Are we taking this early?
You can take it early, he says. You don't have to take
You don't
it early.
have to
You
take
can
it early, but it's an option. Given the fact that we can find you stuff to train with, but like I said, there's not much I can do beyond actual experience.
He's telling us that we need to make a decision as a group. Hollow. That means one of us needs to probably be the leader.
I
But
will do that.
I think the Nycowin should be the leader. Not you. He seems to be the one with natural leadership
He
abilities.
has the most
I mean, if you don't like I must say, he probably made that.
Oh yeah, he's a solid drama.
I don't know, like, I don't want to classify someone not
Not that he's the best performing student. He's actually one of the serious among us.
He's a paladin.
And he has...
No, it's because he's
He's the most traumatized.
his dad expected one time when he performed originally when he was 10. He has too much on his mind. Not because out of the four of us, he's the least one of us. I'm either him or Valbar. I'm with both Valbar our leader.
many times
Valvar.
people
Honestly.
looking at me and they call
He's the
me
most prepared.
blank slate. And they say
Preparedness does not equal
blank
leadership.
slate.
No, it does not.
Right?
You know what the other reason is? Is the leader is usually the one that runs into battle, and we put the support.
Oh no.
We support them.
I do not do that. I know how to hurt
You know what?
people.
I think Alexander should be our leader.
No,
You want me to?
I
be
think
your
that's a
leader?
hard
I think
disagree.
that's a very bad idea.
Why?
I think that's a bad idea as well.
Well,
I do not want that.
as they say, those who do not desire leadership are most suited for it.
Oh, look, he pulls out his nose. That one was ironic. No, the fortune cookie advice.
Hey,
I think
judging
we
on
should
my
know.
notes, I wrote very detailed notes. And I think no.
Why not?
It's between.
As he moves his hands, I roll for a dexterity to snag his notes. Where's the d20?
Okay, well that's acrobatics.
Oh,
I feel epically. I'm like,
No, stop! Why didn't you not just ask me for it? I would give you.
let me see them.
Alright, seems as though that we need to make some organizational changes here. How about this? We make it very easy
Okay.
And since you guys want a leader, you guys don't have to fucking have one.
Why are you cursing at me? Let's die! Rude! Demerit!
No,
I cannot demerit you?
no, you cannot.
Well, okay. I will take
Either
it.
way, how about you guys vote on it?
Oh, voting
Simple
process.
system.
All right, here's how we're gonna do it.
Based on who does the best performing thing in the final test.
Mmm.
That making sense, yes.
But we have to take it together, so we score as a team.
Exactly.
But whoever is the MVP of the team.
Yes.
I don't think that's
I
the
think we
sign.
can safely assume the final exam will involve us working as a team and going out and finding some minor monster. So do we want to do this now or later? How
It is like when
prepared
you're-
Ooh,
are
like
you
that
for
candy.
battle?
Wait, hold on.
I am prepared.
Let me just get something straight really quick.
Boy.
First off, we were deciding a leader so that they can pick whether or not we take the final exam. Now we have to take the final exam to see who picks later.
Yes.
He's right, that
It
is
is-
counterintuitive. Why?
I think it's perfect.
Reversing the
It's a great
micro
idea, honestly.
brainwave activities.
Stop waving around like that, you're hurting my brain. Well, yeah, we need to make a decision if we're even going to do this today.
Actually,
I personally am okay with
I
this.
say we're all co-leaders.
Co-leaders.
But there's one true leader. There
No.
you go. Got it.
No.
I mean, we don't need a true leader.
Yeah.
Oh.
Be like
All I can think quietly
that
to
one,
myself
like,
is I look over
story.
at Valbar.
I think his name was Arthur.
All the things he doesn't seem to
And he had, like, a
understand.
round
he doesn't understand
table
politics
with
quite
people.
well.
Circular?
It was round.
Is that not the same thing?
It's specifically called the round table.
So he starts drawing a circle table. What? Okay, so this is.
We're getting
the
off
circle
track.
table.
Are we going to take
What
this
does a
or
round
not?
table look like then?
You said we have to decide.
That's the same thing.
It is.
You're saying it's different.
Well, the circular table is a circle. The round table has rounded edges. See, the circular table could have a harsh edge along the corner.
Harsh, like it kills
Like,
people.
all right.
I pulled out the Sienna and
No, no,
started
like-
tuning.
Let's say, like the edge of a desk. You know how they are nice and curved at the edge of the desk?
No.
What if the wood met in a corner and was sharp? That could be a circular table. But a round table could have rounded edges as well as be round.
Like smooth.
Yes.
A smooth table.
Yes.
Knights of the smooth table.
Round.
Smooth.
Because it is also circular.
Smooth.
It is smooth and circular.
Smooth
That's,
round table.
Anyways, why don't we have a similar concept
Okay, we could be knights of the smooth round circular table.
in team?
Oh. Hark V, hallowed be thy name. And I don't know where else to go with this. I don't know what I was trying to come up with.
were you trying to come up with a knightly
Oh
name?
my god.
No, it's
Like
speech.
Sir
I get
Hollow.
so annoyed as I'm trying to play my music that I actually just pointed Hollow and I cast message. Hollow, can we please get back on task? We need to decide.
Sir Peanut?
Yes, it's I, Sir Peanut.
Harsh, dude. No looking.
All right, we shall vote on whether we not take the.
I take the test. I want to take
I
the
vote
test.
take the test.
I want to
I will
pass.
take the test. What else do we
It
have?
is unanimous.
I say, I think.
We shall take the test as a
We're
team.
going to take the test right fucking now.
I don't know about right now.
Oh, he will go to bed? But he will get
Valbar, what happened to you? I'm always prepared for everything.
Haunted.
I don't know.
Yes! He is being haunted.
That's the joy of adventuring.
He has an imaginary friend. I don't. Her name is something.
Hey,
What are you being haunted by?
oh, you know I'm being haunted, teacher.
That's literally what this one just said, yes.
He says a lot of obnoxious things, but in this case, he's very true. A beautiful woman I have seen recently, and not in my imagination, has been haunting me. Normally, I value the company of beautiful women, but she is genuinely terrifying. As when she awoke this morning, she startled me a great deal. She doesn't realize that she is dead.
Oh, do you see more than one ghost?
No, she's the only one I've ever seen. As far as I know. I usually only have an eye for the most beautiful women, but one of them could be ghosts.
That could be a talent you have as a person, or she just may be choosing you to operate before.
Maybe it's part of my heroic blood.
I don't know what that would make, but it could be. Who knows, Mr. Alexander? It definitely is a unique trait to you, it seems. Either way, you guys have chosen to partake in the final exam. There are creatures in this cave. They are not by our choosing, mostly bugs, sometimes spiders, maybe a toad or two, who knows. They are not kind, they are meant to challenge you. So,
I must ask, is there a risk of death?
there always is. That's what being a hero will pertain.
Fair. Very fair. We will not have, we will not have a, what is actually genuinely skipping my brain right now.
What are you thinking of?
I want to say babysitter, but I don't think so. What? There's another word. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna say babysitter because that sounds funnier.
Okay, that's fine.
So we don't have a babysitter with us. We're just gonna go out on our own. So
I will guide you
How will
towards.
this test be evaluated? Do we bring you back with carcasses or something?
There is. I shall explain along the way. While you guys have hero blood within you, it's not been awakened. We shall make our way towards the lake, where there is a tomb. I shall open the tomb using my guild seal, and then it will open before you guys. You will enter, and at the end of the exam there is an altar which will awaken your blood and allow your full powers to
Manifest?
follow through. Yes.
That sounds exciting. Although our powers be manifested.
I don't get it.
I don't either completely.
What's the difference?
You will know when you see it. You have a fascination with spores.
I will explain it to you, my friend. Think about it this way. There's a powerful version of yourself who is asleep inside of you right now. And they need to be awakened. So we are traveling to that place.
So we are taking a lot better.
Yes. You can't waken them up that way. We have to go on an adventure first. And once we get in there, at the end of our journey, we will awaken your inner self.
There'll probably be a large bell. Kind of like that one which plays in the town center.
So we will be double awakened? Because I'm already
I mean, we'll wait, but I'm talking like
Different term.
It's like that druidic nature spell that awakens.
It is a different connotation.
our inner
of the former
powers
word.
will awaken.
In-game subclass.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
We'll find out when we get there, okay?
What if happens
It's
if
a
someone was a
surprise.
wizard? Or a
Wizard's
cleric?
Wizard's still level 2, Sorcerer's level...
Cleric is level 1.
Warlock level 1 as well.
But they do get their pact at level 3.
Cleric just
You
get-
already have yours? Your subclass?
What?
Yours is at 3, right?
Yeah.
2?
2 for druids.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
I say we be off. We've spoken enough.
get out there and prove our worth.
Indeed.
Alright.
Yeah, let's go. I just start moving, following the professor out.
Narrating.
Narrating.
We're in a loading screen right now.
Oh. I guess in a way.
Our adventurers follow the professor, and as they make their way towards the luscious green of the forest, they eventually come across what seems to be a lake. Now in the middle of this lake, you see what seems to be an altar that probably leads to something deeper, a temple of sorts that will challenge you.
He goes, alright. I will escort you towards the middle of the lake, and you shall enter the guild hall.
So we have to swim.
No.
It's a boat. It's literally right there.
Oh yeah, I was about to say, my clues. Maybe.
I assume it's
He's like getting the boat ready and all that kind of stuff.
I wouldn't do this. Forget it.
It's not gonna take long. It's gonna be like 5 minutes anyway.
You know, I remember amongst that tale involving the round table, there was a place that was reached by boat. Very holy sight.
indeed.
Oh, ah!
I believe it holds.
I have a book for this! And I take out my Choose Your Own Adventure book. Oh, so the heroes.
I'm proud.
I know. The heroes. They. I don't know what the first phrase is like.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will,
So I'll just read it out loud, basically.
I will. I will narrate the certain parts of it. So
Okay.
when I pull it up, I'll let you know.
Alright.
As you guys are pulling up the books. Sorry, yeah, pulling up your book and then prepping for all their kind of stuff. You guys eventually have a little bit of a somber moment of a realization that this is happening extremely early. You guys are privileged to have this opportunity, and it's starting to weigh on your minds that, am I truly ready for such a test? Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. We shall find out soon.
See if I flip to the right page.
No, you flip back to the beginning several times.
So you took the wrong turn at the road again there, friend. You made mistake 3 stories ago.
Roll a d4 for me. As there are 4 books.
I have no D4s in here. Oh, I have one. Where do I have it?
You have one.
2!
2?
Yeah, I don't know where I have the D4.
You have 1d4
No, I have 3.
wizards.
All right. I will narrate this book for you real quick.
You do what you want with it. This book is called Megafowl.
Mega.
This is a popular adventure horror novel by the author Meredith Salk. The story tells of the story of a giant prehistoric chicken terrorizing a land of faunas. Scenes like the one where Megafowl creeps from behind a barn to peek a whole yard of farmhands to death are said to be responsible for a shortage of agricultural workers in the years that follow the book's publication. The tale ends happily, however, when a hero by the name of Armageddon arrives to slay the mighty beast.
Only Armageddon can get rid of devil turkey
That trash novel.
Indeed, the devil turkey chicken is one of many myths.
Well, I took out the first book I saw. Wasn't that the one that wanted
I heard it first from my
I
father.
have that book that's really
We pull out
popular.
another one, I guess.
Absolutely terrifying that there could be devil turkey chickens in this world.
I actually fucked up a little bit, but that's perfectly
That's
fine.
okay.
That's the book that you thought it was a pick your own adventure, but it's just a normal story. You have like 3 other books though.
Exactly.
That's why it made no sense. Is he was just kind of flipping through pages randomly. It might be about Armageddon. It might be about Devil Turkey Chicken. It might be about love.
It's like, where's the prompt to go to a different page? Where's the prompt? And
was
just
trying to find it.
and just you kept reading and kept reading, waiting for the prompt to go to another page. You just,
But you are halfway through the little journey, so you could do that if you want.
That was
You
a short
still do
one.
that?
It took only
Yes.
2.5 minutes.
This one's
It's called A Perilous Adventure. This is a torn page from a Pick Your Own Destiny game book.
Just a page.
You struggle to keep your footing atop the mast of the flying frittage as you simultaneously dodge the flailing tails of 3 scorpion pirates beside you and the shrunken throne by the zebra warriors from the deck below. You now regret eating that 6 helping of honey-dipped troll rinds. You lose 4 dexterity points. Will you try to catch one of the scorpion tails that swings towards you and use it to spray poison on the zebra warriors? Turn to page 121. Or will you use one of your will powers? Turn to page 362. Or will you continue fighting the scorpion pirates with your whining sword of hopelessness?
I look at him and look at that one page he's holding.
And I turn to the other ones that are like the crudely like written / drawn versions. I turn to the zebra adventure, and I go down.
Is this that he wrote?
This is clearly distinctive handwriting that is different from the other one. And the zebra warriors come up to me, thrusting their swords towards me.
What's that? Thank God.
We're like on the boat and he's like looking.
Of course,
How big is this lake?
I dodge and weave in between the frollies of
Gods above.
swords that they thrust
Can
at
I
me.
see the book?
No.
I'm your friend, may I?
I know, I understand that, but we have to have boundaries. You and I.
Okay.
You're always painting, and I can't. Your hands will sully the pages.
Oh dear, wouldn't want my hands just sully your way. Oh, thank the gods.
Yes.
Oh,
Is this for the safety of the pages? Yeah.
You know what?
It is for safety.
I don't care about your irritating book. Let's go.
Is it good to read? If you
I step off the boat.
read more,
I step off the boat.
fine.
We must prepare for the challenge that ahead of us.
If you wish to prep anything before we go inside, I'd do it now.
Taking for a walk.
Unfortunately, I don't have any spells I can cast, so no buffs yet.
Yeah, all mine last for like a minute. I got Fog Cloud, which lasts for an hour, but I don't think we want that.
Yeah, Follow might get scared and startled.
Why would I be scared?
Also, can I move it?
So if you saw a giant cloud of fog and didn't realize that it belonged to
I
Nycowin,
cannot move it.
I would wonder why is there.
Man, actually, we are on a lake. We found form on a lake. There it is
Very easily.
in the afternoon, so it would be very odd that it would form this time of day. This is entirely possible that it could be foggy in this
oh, it's okay because you have the ultimate prepper with us.
It's
Trevor.
there's nothing
Add
wrong
that
with
in
it.
your next
You have torches.
This is the way. Not without ruining the acronym.
Yeah, Grit and Valbar. Yes. Oh, so we are actually always saying just your
Are we?
I'm Valbar,
Are we
and
ready,
this is
gentlemen?
Bilbon,
I'm
as
ready.
way. Ready?
And then we can go on infinitely because Valbar. It's Valbar within Valbar within Valbar within Valbar within Valbar within Valbar within Valbar.
All right, gentlemen. As the guild seal hits the middle of this almost shrine-like area, you can see it get embedded into the middle. A clicking sound happens. towards the end. At the end, there will be a portal after you guys.
After you, Nycowin.
defeat.
I shall enter first.
What do you guys imagine you see?
Almost like Atlantean style vibes.
Giant temple.
Like a little bit of water on our feet.
Mm-hmm.
Good deal. A little mush.
I do picture ancient structures.
Some of the walls are clear crystal, so you can actually see the lake through them. They're not. It's not like clear, but you can tell that there's a lake on the other side.
It's like a sky roof.
Translucent.
It's translucent, but it's still just a crystal. It's not like glass.
I tap my hand.
It's
against
translucent,
the
not
crystal
transparent.
A little bit.
Yes.
Have you seen any leaks?
A couple, but it's not like anything major.
Water damage. Just like this long. I imagine a very long temple like this.
Okay.
Are you here to fix the water
this.
damage? I don't know. We might have to.
Ah, yes.
You
indeed.
might need to.
Yeah,
We might need to fix the water damage.
Word.
It could collapse at any moment. You
I guess
never
I can tell
know.
that this is an ancient. Are we in a grave? What are we in?
Temple?
It's almost kind of like.
It's a shrine,
It's
apparently.
a shrine of sorts. It's like an underground dungeon that you guys are headed into.
Design.
Hey, where do we go?
Straight.
Ninth Street? You fucker! He sealed us in.
It's part of the test. It means we can only move forward.
Indeed, he said there would be a portal at the end of this.
Indeed, he did.
Kaleb.
And it
Well,
will
then you're
probably
trapped.
lead to somewhere on the material plane.
Or demiplane.
No!
Kaleb.
Yes.
You prepare yourself.
What is a demiplane?
Gripping myself completely.
I'm gripping myself really hard right now.
I don't want to know more. Look, we need to push forward. Wait,
I am. I'm just waiting for you guys.
I just start moving forward.
I'm
And
in-
I imagine
I'm in the
Nycowin's
front.
already walking.
I'm in.
Yep.
I'm right behind.
Clink, 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 clink,
How's that?
echoing throughout the halls.
Swooshy footsteps.
You do notice that it is very echoey.
Mm.
I kind of just get ready and I cast Shillelagh out of fears.
Isn't that on the last minute?
Yeah, I can just cast it again. Too.
Oh, yeah,
I
it's
start.
cantrip.
It doesn't do anything. Any boss fight. I start playing a jauntly little tune on my lute to fill the silence.
Hey, there are things in there. You should not be playing that.
I don't know. Does this group look like the stealthy types?
Yes.
We want to
Clink, clank
of
of the chainmail.
I do not fear the darkness of this garden. Let them come, let them
No,
come.
do not ask them. Don't ask them to be here, please. You can ask them yourself.
I fear
For you.
nothing.
I
Come out,
fear a
you
lot of
cowards. Hiding in the shadows. Come out, come out, come out.
Stop edging them.
As you guys are walking, you guys can hear like a distant.
He just shake a little bit as the slide spot of spiders.
It is Hollow Man. It is Hollow.
I put my lute away and pull out my rapier.
I go out. I go in. I go out.
I do that little moment by just hearing the noise.
Ting, ting. Let's go.
Oh, I was gonna say something I used to.
What do you guys do?
It's fun for separation.
I keep moving forward.
I will have my bow drawn, an arrow knocked, and ready to draw and release it.
I have my shield and my sword.
Let them come, let them come.
Actually, you know what? I wouldn't have my rapier on until I really
Don't
needed
fuck with me.
it.
Let
But I'll have them come. Let them come. You hide in the darkness, but we do not fear you.
Yes, they
We
are.
do not fear
We
you.
cannot see them if they hide in the
Come
darkness.
out.
No.
We
It's
do
the
not
opposite.
fear you.
We
Except maybe Hollow, he definitely did you.
I do, thank you. Put that in the lyrics.
You guys see what seems to form 3 skeletons.
Oh, hello, man!
I put my leader right now. Oh, alas, they've shown themselves.
You were asking for it, so we roll for initiative.
Fuck yeah, let's do this.
I'm not wanting this.
Wow, honorable. This is not a high initiative character.
Same.
What? Nani? The guy that always rolls heavy initiative?
21.
Doesn't mean you sit and roll good. What'd you get?
15.
That's a pretty good roll.
I only have a +2.
Same.
It's not a bad roll.
No, it's not. But it's not 20s.
Actually, I rolled a decent overall character.
What'd you get, Hollow?
19.
19?
18.
18?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and start clearing some stuff out of the way that we can, like set up for some shit.
Some shit. I don't like some
Valbar, Ambush, Lorwyn, Bilbon, Answay, Rune. What'd you get?
Yes.
I got a 21. One.
One.
Alexander.
21 Why as is well. there a 2-headed ogre?
What?
You guys actually have
What?
average.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. Valbar's definitely going before you. He's a
Makes
higher
sense.
dex.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, most definitely. I don't need to go first. It's not like we can really catch any bus anymore.
Alright, let's get some skeletons on there. Medium undead.
Where'd all the minis go?
Let's see, is this one? I thought
Oh,
Molly.
that's cold.
Yes. I guess.
Yeah. Oh, I think they're all up there.
Yes.
Yeah, they're all up there.
Oh my goodness, how could you do this to us?
We
are
were
so.
organizing a little bit.
Why would you do that?
Terrible organization.
They're
skills.
being prepared, sir. Being prepared.
I guess I just gotta start bringing all these over here now.
Again.
Oops.
You guys get to fight 20
Oh, that's-
monsters?
Oh,
That's a
it?
that's a badger.
Don't fuck around with Honey Badger.
What did Badger do?
What the badger
What did Badger
doing?
do? What
Yeah, I'm just bringing a whole bunch of minis over.
Badgered me.
What the?
Stupid
What
question.
the?
Oops. Let me grab that.
An imp. Is that copper? No, but I thought this was pewter. Why is it?
I don't know. I'm just bringing over minis. You guys can choose.
No, I know, but like, the pewter is turning a copper color.
Ooh, turtle.
Tortles.
Maybe it was always copper.
Tortle. I mean, they're both
Air
very.
exposure.
I didn't think tin turned into oxidized into a copper color.
Oops.
I found out new things.
Abomination. I'm sorry.
I'll just go with the usual. Tabaxi with 2 swords.
Yeah.
I will be this fellow because he has a cape and a sword.
I'll go with the werewolf.
You know,
That's
it's
what I
technically
look
not the right size physically, but
That is my dude.
like. I'm the werewolf.
Werewolf?
Yeah. Over here.
Oh, the
although
gnome.
I want you to know that
Or the
I
werewolf. No,
like
that's
to
the werewolf.
stand right here and the back.
I'm also in front though.
Oh wow, you.
I'm a upfront fighter.
Oh, look at you. I'm behind you guys. I'm like, I will inspire you from behind.
Make it 20 by 20 for me.
Right, these are
And then we have 3 skeletons.
Yep.
Uno.
scary boys.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Chill out. Chill out.
Chilled out enough too much.
Oh, I dropped it. That's why. There we go. Ooh, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's our fighting quarters. I mean, it's a tunnel, so not exactly the biggest.
After Alexander starts to call,
Come from the shadows, you cowards!
you can
Is
see
this,
a
you?
few like balls of light start to float down and embed themselves into the ground. You can see crackles coming up from the dirt.
Do you want to be in front of
Look at
that?
that, they
I'll be in
decided
front.
to actually
Back.
decide to show themselves.
That's 20 by 20, right?
Yeah, it's 20 by 20.
It's tight.
Shit.
You wasted your turn rising from the ground. We're just going to put you back to sleep.
All right, Valbar, you're up
Up
You're up
first.
first.
I am going to try and find an area to. Wait, these are skeletons, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna move back. Is it possible to move? Like, did we?
So you can make a little bit of a tunnel. That's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna move back because I think the blind sight is 30 feet.
Maybe.
If it is, I'm going to hide outside their vision line if they're skeletons. And attack.
Okay.
Nice.
I'll be a stealth check of 21 to hide.
Yes.
And a natural 20.
Nice. I think that one's dead.
Still only a single d6 for my sneak attack.
Yes, but it is.
It is max damage, so that, well, nearly max damage. Nearly.
25?
So 5, 15, plus
24? 23?
5,
21?
10. My brain keeps messing up. 3 times 6 is 20, or 18 plus 10, 28.
Yeah, that one goes.
Cool.
Always prepared!
Nice shot.
And I end my time.
So I don't have my subclass stuff yet, right? Correct?
No.
Okay. Here we go.
Mr. Alexander, it's your turn.
You hear that voice in my brain? I hate that guy. Alright.
You need to move.
I'm going to cast
Your
this and
friends.
I gotta cast. Oh. Yeah, don't worry, so I want you to be hitting that. Push it.
I'm doing
None
guess-
of your abilities will hit him doing it. You can.
Yeah, it's not always.
We don't use cover for allies, quote unquote.
Well, let's say I was standing there the whole time next to you guys. I am gonna go ahead and cast Dissonant Whispers,
Okay.
which is a discordant melody that only one creature
Creature
of choice
choice
is range
range
of terrible
Terrible
pain.
pain. What's the DC?
DC, here, DC for Dissonant Whispers, wisdom saving throw 13.
It passes.
Half
Half
damage.
damage.
Half damage. Okay, we roll the D20 for regular stuff. Okay, so, well, it's 5, so we'll say 2 damage? Maybe. 3, you go. 5, yeah.
Well, how do you imagine he casts this magic regardless of the effect?
The monster, like, hears this, the worst thing he could say, and only he can hear it, so it doesn't hurt his reputation, but it does actually hurt my ego a little bit. You will die, you fat creature, you will die. Feel this pain. You terrible thing.
Terrible thing.
No, just go back to sleep.
You see this thing?
You don't even hear me, like, all you see is just me strolling, but you don't hear anything. Nothing hurts.
It doesn't feel shaky.
Well, I know I did good. I think I can cast a cantrip. I have cantrip. I will cast.
Yanni Gentrip.
I will cast vicious mockery.
Okay. Do that.
Okay, let's see vicious mockery, and it has a wisdom saving throw of 13 again.
16.
Okay, it definitely passes, so it only take 2 damage.
No damage on cantrips.
Okay.
They're saber
You
side.
are ugly monstrous.
You see these things
Gotta
now
work
are
on it.
even shaken.
I say I just use like a terrible joke. You smell moldy.
Yeah, I was there.
You
Your turn is over.
You
over
smell
there.
the moldy cheese.
Hollow, it's your turn. Not going your own.
Okay, I move forward to my new companions, and I take out my shillelagh, and the magic glowing around it is just spores and a little bit of mushroom, a little bit of fungus that coats the overside of it, and I go, home run! After I hex it, of course. As when the hex comes up, it's just like a bunch of just mushrooms just kind of growing and populating all over this thing.
I don't know why I find that very gross.
And that's a natural 20.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
to say, if that failed after all that,
It wasn't it, right?
All bludgeoning aside from the hex thing.
Considered magical though.
Yes, but skeletons
Are
So
vulnerable.
we still do next
are not
first?
resistant.
Okay.
True as well.
Okay.
They're not vulnerable. They're just not resistant. They're resistant to blood piercing and slashing,
That's
but not resistant to
14.
bludgeoning.
Well, they're vulnerable
Wait,
to
no.
bludgeoning. Skeletons. Yeah, they have vulnerability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah, they're one of the few creatures that have
Yeah.
vulnerability.
So that's 14 bludgeoning.
Okay, I think it's beyond that.
It's beyond deading? Okay. I go. It's just. Oh, ew, my eyes.
That just gets all over it. It just splash.
Oh, I wasn't expecting this. Well, I will get your other companion. I am sorry, but you will have to go back to grave as well as I wind up for the next one. And is the end of my turn.
Okay, not going.
It's a casualty by sword.
I'll swing my sword.
Okie dokie.
Oh,
It's probably gonna hit with a 19.
Yep, that hits.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and use a divine smite just to end this. Yep. Alright. Alright, that is 7, 8, 9 radiant damage. And 9 slashing damage.
Okay. 9 to 9, right?
9 slashing, 9 radiant.
Okay, let's go.
Hmm.
And as that skeleton pops to the floor, you can hear it in the distance. Ooh, it is making noise.
Ah, another one hides in the darkness. Face us, coward.
we are very sorry.
Gladly.
You can see what seems to be a large spider.
Yeah, that's hideous.
Yeah, we're not leaving out of initiative since you're taunting it.
Mm-hmm.
Come at us. Don't be shy.
Be shy as much as you want to.
We're taunting it.
I am.
Come at me.
I don't think it's wise to taunt an enemy.
I do not think that as well.
Well, we're not adventurers. Why are we acting?
Hey, you do what you want. That's fine.
Large?
Yep, it is a large spider.
Spider-Man.
That was you, right, Nycowin? That was your turn?
Yeah.
You just said, okay, cool. It is now.
Oh wait, bonus action I'll cast Thunderous Might.
How much?
No, it's just
It's an active.
Oh, it's just like a
Concentration.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Alright, it is. The spider comes out. Do we have like a large mini for it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I don't know
Alright,
where you want
Mr.
to move it to.
Alexander. It's above you. And it slings down. Coming for you, bro.
Damn, I have no reaction spells or anything. No. I have to sit and take a beating.
Honestly, that's what I do. As a bard.
I know, I've seen PJ go down multiple times.
That's what you get for taunting things.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
that's
a
why
bard.
that's why a bard doesn't do that.
Bard.
Unless, of course, you're
Alexander.
Chevy.
Actually, before it does,
Gives no shit.
that was Caleb. Before it does get next to you, it will sling a web at you.
My head.
It's gonna get all big.
I'm going to be done.
Okay, that'll be 20 to hit.
Yeah.
And then as that hits you, I'll make a strength check.
Oh, right. Where's this check? The negative one.
DC 12.
I mean, you just have to roll a 13 or better.
Yeah, it comes back.
We don't count floor dice.
Yeah.
No floor dice.
Okay,
So
so
natural
13.
13?
Yeah. Use these guys. Yeah.
Yeah, as the web it gets on you,
Yeah.
you do take 4 points of
My hair.
poison damage,
My hair.
but you are not restrained as you manage to break
Ah!
out of whatever web.
So if it gets in my hair, though, it's just 14.
And it plops down and attempts to bite you.
Did you update your HP when you leveled up?
I got up to 13 HP and I woke up.
That's
unfortunate.
He's only a bard.
What's your con?
Hold on.
I don't think you updated your HP.
Con.
Yeah, let me do you a favor and check something for you.
Rolled HP should be something higher than 8.
Yeah,
It
I
was
guess
eight.
I guess that is just.
Yeah, because my first level 1 was 8, and then it just left me to 13.
It's unfortunate that is
It's
that's
all.
all he has. 15 to hit. That hit your AC.
15.
Yes, that hits your AC.
Part.
Your AC is
12. Yeah, it's.
You take, okay, lucky you. 4 points of piercing, and then make a Constitution saving throw.
Owie!
As this thing does
Oh.
put its mandibles into you, and takes a good chunk out of you.
Take damage. Take damage.
Feels
again.
good, bro.
Feels stupid good. I don't know what you're talking. I only have 5 HP. I don't know. Okay, wait. I gotta make a what saving throw?
Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
I don't know how it's ended.
Might be dead now. Oh, that was low.
Is it below 11?
Oh, it's definitely below 11.
Okay, you also take an additional 4 points of poison.
Oof. He's down to 1 HP.
You're fine.
Man.
I take it back!
Oh, okay, yeah.
Let him do this! Let him hide in shadow! You wanted him to say no!
You can feel the venom like circulating through your blood.
This is why we allow them to hide in shadow!
Now, Varg, it's your turn.
my friend. I'm so sorry.
I might hit you, watch out! Oh, you can't move!
Oh god, this hurts me.
That is a 23 to hit.
Oh, please kill it.
That is 16 damage to it.
Yep. It is still up. It is bloody though.
Now go, dear friend, please don't die.
Alexander, it's your turn. Huh? It's your turn. Oh, I started getting shit out of myself. It's slowly my body, I cast fucking cure wounds. Okay, on myself. On myself. Okay. It's all you are on deck, and then I can use this to some hope for yourself. It's fine.
Oh,
I hate you.
I
I
hate
hate
you
you
guys
guys before, I guess. So I'm gonna heal for 4.
Okay,
Okay,
and
goes
for
through my other action.
I
I'm going to try to get away from this thing.
Do you take my body attack?
Okay, so that's like,
Or you want to try and vicious mockery? I'm not trying to use vicious mockery.
okay, DC
17.
yeah.
Not
So far, he's like, I'm so glad you were. Also, are we using spell cantrip, or are we going to regular? We're spell cantrip's fine.
I just
Are you okay?
Well, be
fine.
It's like
You get 5 points of healing. And are we doing flanking or no? Flanking is fine, I'm scared. Okay! I start to take up the worm, just like minorly wounded. Terrible beast! Somebody's confidence is back. So, 16. It's another 20. Well, on fire. Yeah, you're gonna rip the shit out of it. I'm just an asshole. I don't have
Yeah.
Yeah, and already going section. That's 19 points of bludgeoning damage. It's coming from like underswing, trying to just there's a little hide. It's swinging to the hide of this thing, and the carapace of it just like splatters all over me, and I just start crying. I jumped in these in this little combat. Hello. Who is this? Well done. Don't do that again!
Do
what? You said for it! Come out the shadows! Oh, fish your biggest fears! And I said, whoa! Everybody feels the pain. Alright, that's good. Hopefully you don't need more of those. You try to speak. No shit! Yeah, if you want to.
Clink clank.
Not much here. They end the combat very quickly, and then we move on to the next scene.
I'm sorry I'm not level 5 and getting past without a trace.
I just quietly just get behind,
You're behind who?
actually,
Nycowin?
Nycowin. I get behind the armored dude.
Yeah, he's just kind of
I feel safer.
cowering behind you.
Oh yeah, he's now much quieter. His loot is put away. He's not singing obnoxiously anymore.
If you wish to stealth, go ahead and do it.
4. Oh no, my bad. 8. By I don't think
17.
Difference.
18.
Clink clank of chainmail, guys.
I mean, yeah, that happens.
That's because we have one unstealthy character in the party.
Alright, as you guys
Making your way down this cave, you start to notice that some lit areas start to make themselves noticed. As you guys are walking straight forward, you guys eventually hit what seems to be a cliffside of sorts. Taking one of your torches and looking over, you can see what seems to be a body of water around 20 feet below you guys.
Anyone want to go for a swim?
No.
Are there any loose rocks nearby? Alright, I drop one in, see if it hits something solid underneath it.
You just hear the plooping of water.
Nothing else.
Still don't trust it. Are there
Maybe
any,
you only need to know that with all the armor on. Maybe,
are there any other ways down?
you see it later. You see it immediately. Around this.
Well, we have rope.
Ah,
Yes, Mr. Bear has rope.
Sorry. I have to answer this.
Here you go.
Anyways, we have rope. Let me see what else I have. I do not have rope. I do have rope.
Which one you have? Yes or no?
Oh, yeah, it's in there. It's in there. Somewhere it's in there.
I have rope.
You have those vines. You old rogue.
Yes. Thank
You
you.
guys start to try to
Yeah.
Try to get a
climb your
rock.
way down.
Climb our way down. Who
So,
craves to go first?
As you guys try to
Do you have
yourself
picnic?
to this rock nearby.
I do not.
One of the
Oh,
stairs-
we're testing the rock. Like,
You
I look at
guys find a
Nycowin.
sturdy rock as you guys try to.
after you, friend.
Who's going first?
I will be holding everyone. I will be holding the rope.
Oh, so you're the rock. Okay.
Right. Right.
He's gonna be the rock.
Unless. Oh, you said we found a sturdy rock to tie the rope to?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Okay, cool.
Okay, it's fine.
It's
funnier.
I will go. You know what? I will go first.
Okay.
You are brave and foolish.
You have a rope tied
We are
around you.
adventurers. We're supposed to be brave and occasionally foolish. Yeah, dwell on that for a moment as I go down there.
Still
Make
so
an
good.
acrobatics check.
Oh god. Sorry, getting that laugh out of it. Ooh, nat 20. He actually gets down with some serious grace.
He just goes.
Actually feeling a certain level of confidence.
Snorkel.
You do notice as you are hanging down underneath.
Call
that
foolish.
There doesn't seem to be any land mass. There's just water, but you do get a better view of it. You do see land, so maybe around like 10 feet, 10 feet away after you hit this body of water, since it seems to be like.
So we can probably swim
maybe
somewhere
like-
again.
Yeah, pretty easily.
I shout up. There's some water near. It'll be a short swim, but we can make it to the beach quickly.
Indeed.
Once again, not much here. The rest of the party, after Alexander dives into the water, do the same, and they start to make their way towards the beach side.
Good job, Nycowin. Excellent dive. Top 4.
Oh,
Indeed. It's something
I
I've
used
learned
the
when you.
druid craft to see if it's going to rain and possibly flood and kill us. I just thought of this.
No.
Whew.
Are we good? I see him acting weird. What's going on?
You just see a bunch of like a flood of like bugs just spraying out of my.
And I quickly look
Skin
away. I quickly look away.
Nothing.
Yeah, okay.
Just making sure.
I narrate at this point that they see a random skeleton on the ground, not really doing anything, and then Alexander proceeds to do this.
I
just
think,
wanna
I think
see-
it might just
I
be.
grab a rock, throw it at it.
I just want to see how it died.
So what did you do?
I want to see how it died.
I throw a rock at his head.
Okay, give me a second. So what are you doing to determine this?
See if like any like scratch marks from like from like cut marks or any like
Noticeable
bludgeoning.
dents or any type of skeleton?
Yeah.
Nothing of note.
So you can probably assume poison.
And then the rock just.
Yeah, out of nowhere, the rock just.
Throw a rock right at
And you can see the skeleton's face kind of.
I just like it was like. Whoa!
See?
It was a trap. It's a trapped rum.
Hollow.
Mm-hmm.
Hollow. For it to be a trapped room, a trap would have to activate.
Look,
It
Well,
would just be a stupid skeleton.
a stupid skeleton.
Hey,
that makes no
stupid!
sense.
Should've grabbed another rock.
We just had this talk with the spider. You told the spider, get here, puppy, puppy, and then it tried to kill us.
I'm great, that was a mistake, but I haven't had a feeling about this one. He grabs a rock, he throws it
You
in
don't have feelings.
hits it in the head again.
Alright, roll for initiative.
Have feelings.
It's
Makes sense. You're not ready. I wasn't ready.
Stupid skeleton. This is stupid skeleton. God, I hate this thing.
Jesus Christ. You're also like right in front of it too.
Yeah, me. Yeah, I get that.
Hey, that's great. You're in front of it. He's
Yeah,
way you
right.
can take
You know, you-
slave it.
As soon as it starts moving, you just pop its head off
Exactly.
and throw it against the wall.
I sit in the back and let you do all the work.
Well, thank you.
You irritated.
You start the problems and I fix them.
Indeed.
Hey, you said it. I did.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh.
Start the problems and I fix them, yes.
Ah.
That is the
Oh,
job
yes.
of Apollo.
Oh.
Fixing Alexander's mistake.
Loving my job.
Loving my job.
Of course.
Loving this job of mine.
Loving it.
I'm just showing you the importance of being an adventurer. That's all. You just...
To be an adventurer,
Oh.
you must be
What'd you
great and free.
Oh.
I got 10. Is it good enough?
Nycowin.
14.
I'm in Valbar at this for the moment.
Right, I do this thing I'm going to
Okay. It's this creature's turn. You guys notice as the third rock gets pummeled across this thing's face, what seems to be a weird blue icky grossness starts to come from this creature as it seems to turn into a spiritual form. You recognize this as a ghost.
Whoa! Ha. Hey, hello, you were right. It was a trap.
I know I was correct. That's why I begged you to stop.
It's okay, you got this. I believe in you.
The next time I'm pushing you off a cliff.
This ghost does appear right next to you, Alexander, since you were the one fucking throwing rocks at it.
Oh, hi there. Is it too late to talk about it? Too late to apologize. You're there.
Ooh, I can do so many things.
Oh god, you could do so many things.
So many things that kill you.
Yeah, apparently. This is how he dies. It's kind of
I mean, I don't know. We'll find out. Make charisma saving throw.
Oh, luckily that's one of the things he's
Yep.
super good at. Oh, wow, what a shit roll.
Yeah.
let me get back to my skills screen here. Skill vulnerability.
It's a +3, so 6.
6.
6.
Okay. Alright. Give me a second. Go ahead and roll for initiative.
You have a +1 to your charisma?
I have a +3, but I rolled a fucking 3.
What'd you get?
Didn't you have
that one?
proficiency
That way I can
is
send you in.
Bard does.
Yeah, +3 charisma, it doesn't matter if I rolled a
For
3.
your saving throw.
Saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, saving throw?
It's a saving throw.
Oh, that's +5. Never mind. 8.
It might not matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
It
What'd you get,
didn't
Valbar?
make sense to me.
For initiative
Yeah.
is a 13.
Alright. So to catch you up, Alexander threw rocks at a nearby skeleton and a ghost came out.
Ah, okay.
That is what's
That is a
happening.
problem.
See.
That
You
is
said
quite
8,
the
right?
that is quite the problem. We need to keep our casters alive.
You become
Yeah, your caster
incapacitated.
is killing himself. Your caster is killing himself.
So,
Yes.
so to tell you what happens, Alexander throws 3 rocks at this thing. This ghost appears before him, and then you can literally see him freak out a little bit.
And just drop.
And then
Just
it literally jolts itself into your body and you fall unconscious.
So we no longer see the creature then, right?
No. It looks like it went inside of you.
He's looking at the ground wide-eyed like...
Ah, he is possessed. Great. This is good.
Nycowin.
seeing as it is
It's gone.
it is inside our friend here. I cast Ghost on him, his body. He needs to make, I guess, it or him needs to make a strength saving throw.
I'm unconscious.
Yeah, you're not. I'm basically controlling your character right now.
Remember, I have a -1 on
What does Gus do?
strength.
It pushes him 10 feet away.
Okay, so yeah, he gets pushed.
The body doesn't get respond. This body's just like. You hear the boot crack a little bit. Just come loose on it.
And that's what I do for the time being.
Okay, Valbar, it's your turn. You notice this ghost just fucking jumps itself in Alexander.
Blunt force trauma. It might do the trick.
Get out of it! Get out of it! Get out of it!
I'm going to put the sheath on my short sword and attack him with my short.
They continue the battle with this random skeleton that Alexander prodded, and they dispatch it very quickly, and then that's it.
It seems you were not prepared for this kind of adventure, my
I
friend.
just raised my cracker.
I raised my
I
hand.
smashed his leg one time just to make sure it's him.
Ow! Ow! Why'd you do that?
It is him.
Ow! Oh, that hurt.
He is not talking about pain or anything. I should test it one more time.
No,
I beg you. I beg you, no.
No, he is.
I
pleading
believe
for
that
his
is him,
life.
friend.
The Alexander I know would not plead for his life.
I think he would.
I will do it one
No,
more
no,
time.
no. I feel like he is.
If you hit me one more time, I will end our friendship.
There we go.
You.
I will use a divine sense to see if it's still within 60 feet of us.
It does not seem to be around.
I still.
Water's gone for now.
Ow.
Oh, I told you for second time. No, don't raise hand. Put down. I slap your hand down. No. This is time number 2. I was telling you, do not disregard the dead. They are angry. Okay?
Oh, this effect has no. This feature has no effect on undead. And
I remain silent.
it does say that at the very end.
Make a perception check, Alexander.
6
Mm-hmm.
plus my perception. Here's my stats. Let's go.
I forgot I had something to drink.
Oh, 6, 10.
10? It's weird. Like, there's occasion. It's almost like you're seeing double of this world as you're slowly coming back to consciousness. You can see what seems to be like an outline of like everyone's bodies just a little bit, and then the material plane eventually like the outline goes away and it kind of just conjoins together and brings itself back to like full consciousness.
Would that have been similar to True Sight?
Very similar.
During that moment, I would have looked different with that outline.
Very different.
Just a slight difference.
It's just definitely less gnome-like. Still the same height, but less gnome-like.
I'm happy to see this.
It only it's like a 0.5 seconds, so it's just like whatever you view that as is you.
Oh, it's like having a hangover, but not without the joy of alcohol beforehand.
Well, maybe you should not be messing with the undead, messing with giant spiders. You do not learning lesson.
Anyways,
Mm.
this skeleton was here to say there have been people before us that did not succeed.
Exactly.
It's a well-delivered message.
I grabbed a note.
That's all it was there for. It didn't have to
What
throw
does the
rocks
note
at it.
say?
3 rocks.
Oh, you grabbed the note immediately.
I got up and I shuffled over. I middle finger hollow. And grabbed the note.
I trip it.
Oh, the middle finger didn't ran.
Ah. I just angrily stare.
Simple fool.
Come over and grabs the
Damn.
Actually, I said like
dick.
effing simpleton. And then he grabs down and grabs the paper.
He's being very asshole.
Indeed.
Yeah, he is
Push him off the
being
cliff.
extra for sure.
No, that makes you a worse asshole.
Are you? The letter reads.
This is
I put something in the Hogwarts.
It's a love letter
Oh,
again.
yeah, it's a love letter for Ned. Another one.
Another one.
Another
It
one.
seems to be a page from somebody's diary of sorts.
Man, it's hard to make it out. You missed it.
He didn't say it was.
It says, third day. My hand is shaking from exhaustion, but I must remain vigilant. I almost nodded off last night as we camped around the fire, but managed to keep an eye on Eric and Drake. I have seen the greedy glimmer in their eyes. They mean to take the treasure for themselves.
Makes sense.
Perhaps it is time to make use of this poison. Right.
I guessed correctly.
I looked around to see if we could find said poison.
Okay, make a perception check.
Did he
Actually, no, you don't have to use perception investigation.
3, so 6. My number 6.
Maybe I
You
should
do
have
not
taken
see any
guidance.
poison currently on him.
We dropped the net. We're returning back to the crew.
Okay.
Onward and upward? Or downward?
Seems to be more downward, a little curvy. I'll sure until you guys hit more cave.
I'm feeling a lot more comfortable down here, honestly, guys.
Can you see in the dark, friend?
A human?
No.
Does anyone have a torch?
I always have torches, just in case.
You very well. I was saving
Just
these for
against-
myself. Not for other people, but fine, you know.
It might get very dark here.
It might get very dark, and there might not even be dim light to light my path, and thus I'll need a torch regardless of my sight in the dark.
Same.
As we're walking, I snuff out the light. I snuff out his torch.
Damn.
Is it dim or is it dark?
It's dim.
Okay.
You seem to have lost your light again. You
Oh.
might want to relight that.
That sucks.
At this point, they come across what seems to be an abandoned bookshelf with a whole bunch of random books on it.
Simply saying
What is this mad
that they're
rambling?
gathering arms. Or
I decided to inspect the other books, the wedding bells. I like to toss that book. I
Arms
just
as their
suddenly
weapons.
see Alexander like scroll, like going in the book, and I'm like, I throw that book to the side.
Ramblings. The contents of this book are tips of making anyone fall in love with you. That's what I'm going to say. Until they're ready to say, I do.
Wait,
Wait, I looked through it, and I'm like, I slowly closed it, and I slowly put it into my knapsack. Coming on too strong can make them become bored with your advances. Wait.
I gotta rewrite my
The
character.
funny part is, you didn't get a chance to read that part since you just went.
For now, I'm just gonna say it for, I'm like, I guess I'll read that later. Put it into my bag.
just you read that one line. Bullshit.
Bullshit, no. Actually, I bullshitted the ramblings one, and then he tossed it, and then he put that, and I look at the third book,
The Grumpy
The
Rabbit.
Grumpy Rabbit.
Okay.
What am I reading?
There once lived a rabbit whose name was Grumpy George.
Mm.
Oh, how he did love to bond and play and explore. One day he left his burrow, ready for adventure and wonderful discoveries, ignoring the heat of his mother.
And 74 brothers and sisters not to wander away from home. Off George, searching for something to add variety to his carrot-heavy diet. Not only did he find nothing new, but when he returned, he saw the door to the burrow was locked. Oh no! He said to himself, the door to the burrow is locked! Poor Grumpy George had no choice but to wander the land for the next 40 years until haggard and emancipated. That's weird. He came upon 4 stone gates. He knew at once there was something magical about them. They would show him the way. He went through the first and came upon a briar, picking his not-so-fluffy tail as he turned back. He went through the second gate all covered in ivy, but still nothing happened. Through the third gate he hopped, past a jagged tree stump, and not much else at all. Finally, he made his way through the last gate, and there he found the skeleton of a strange, gargantuan creature. But wait! There was more! Upon a rock was the large, oddly decorated egg. He snatched it in his cute little paws and hopped his way home. The door was still locked, but George knew what to do. He must put the egg in a large basket nearby. I know, he thought. I'll put the egg in a large basket nearby. And when he did, the rest of the story seems this.
It seems to be a cautionary tale for children.
It seems like the one thing here that weirdly fits with what's going on. That other one was just ramblings about the end of the world. But this has to do with gates, and I don't know if anything here is really that helpful.
I mean, we could keep it and see if it matches anything that fits the description of anything else in this place, I suppose, but I doubt it.
I can imagine the rest of the papers on the floor are hard to read and make out.
Yeah, these are the ones that are still intact.
Anything else of note besides this?
Just seems to be a scattered little sanctuary.
Doesn't look like anything here of any value. I say we keep moving on.
As you look up from the book, you can see what seems to be a ghost, just staring at you.
Can we help you?
Who are you talking to?
Just stares at you.
Are you seeing this? There's a ghost, a specter in the room.
Okay, sure.
I do not see that.
I do divine sense.
Okay, well, you know he said there is a presence.
Yes, it is indeed there, but I cannot see it.
What do you want?
It's just staring at
You know what? I ignore it and move on past it.
you. It does keep eye contact with you as you are walking away. Does not move its...
Yeah, make eye contact with this. He says middle fingering, but you see it's nothing.
Maybe you should stop taunting the undead for once.
Is that what he does?
If he is having to die during the test, then this is his test.
If we fail,
I say, does he do
if
it
he
so
fails,
bravely? He's like, you want
if one of us fails, we fail together.
Intimidated?
I just do that once, but I have learned a little bit of a lesson. No, we won't.
I mean, we
into it.
could just knock
And
him
he just
unconscious.
calmly
That might work.
looks away and just tries his best.
Before they move on to the next area, as they are walking to what seems to be one of the final areas in the dungeon, Hollow decides to conjure Shillelagh and casually bonk Alexander in the head to, render him unconscious. That way he doesn't just continue to surprise everything, or at least not surprise everything, ruin what they viewed as ruining the encounters and stuff.
I know, it's because people having childhood trauma.
Ironically, while he's unconscious, you do hear him muttering because now he's all passed out. No, Monica, it's okay, Monica, you can take it off.
Trauma.
Indeed.
Don't be shy, Monica.
You wanted to keep it up.
I'm a nice guy.
This is very bad with him.
Indeed.
It seems, as you guys continue walking your way and talking down these sections, you eventually hit an area that seems to have like a bridge of sorts. It doesn't seem to be too complicated of sorts. It seems to be your standard bridge. Doesn't seem to have any like missing planks or anything like that. It's just from one platform ladder to another.
Maybe we should use him and see if the weight.
Throwing around dead weight might make it break. And then he runs.
Man.
That would be terrible.
Anyway, I shall go with him on my back.
That's the same thing.
Not exactly. I can step very sturdily. Well, rather than throwing a dead weight at it.
It's pretty easy to get across this bridge, even with your extra weight. You notice him easily make his way across this bridge without it really giving any trouble.
I would like to step
step into the toesies. Make sure it's all good. There we go. Sure it's all good. Yeah, you're good. It's not shaking. You got Mr. Peanut? He's like, no. Great. Far away.
So here's your paper man.
You're gonna hear some slight mumbling from Alexander.
At this point, as they are walking past and Alexander is unconscious, they walk across a rickety bridge. All it was rickety. It was pretty easy to cross. And then eventually they head to what seemed to be a final pathway and a door. And before that, this ghost that is kind of attached itself to Alexander decided to make itself present to everyone else and, kind of belittle him for knocking Alexander out. Yeah, that's it. And then it kind of disappeared a little bit. As they are walking up, Alexander starts to regain consciousness a little bit. And as he does, he starts to get into an argument with Hollow, and the two kind of back and forth bicker at each other until Alexander kind of confronts Hollow about hitting him on the back of the head, and the ghost appears and kind of rats on him. So with the ghost confirmation, on him hitting him in the back of the head, they started to get into an argument before they could finish their hero's exam.
I'm not sure. There seems to be some miscommunications happening here, friends. Look, there's some stress. It is high. We have been in a dangerous dungeon. We are now in a well-lit room. That is implying it is also dangerous. Now, before we go throwing slander at each other, turning it on tides on each other, and throwing each other under the cart, I think it would be wise if we take a step back, stop choosing violence immediately. There's no need for this violence, friends. We are a group. No hideous laughter directed at you, no slight of words directed at him. I understand his mistakes.
He was slighting of words. He was slighting of me, calling me.
You hit me with your weapon.
I will start
Attack
to go
me
to
out of the
the-
blue. Go it's in. We'll discuss
Look.
this later.
This is something we need to do as a group.
Agreed.
Put our differences aside for 1 second.
Apollo can go first.
No, we will
Since
go
he seems to know
together.
what he's doing.
Come along, friends. Let's just go together, and
I angrily just shuffle on the ball.
I will just I will like hook my hand on your side. Come along.
Fine.
Come along.
Only because we have a job to do.
Yeah, Hollow's going first.
No, I will pull him up to where we are going all together.
I run
Indeed.
ahead.
I will hold you back.
Come along, all together.
Acrobatics, athletics.
Alright.
He was willing. These two are doing essentially battle checks.
Not great.
Acrobatics. That is 15.
15, what'd you get?
I got an 11.
11?
I wasn't like forcibly holding him back. I would put my
Yeah,
hand on
you're
his
trying.
shoulder.
Are you
Like-
trying? Are you going to
No,
go
I'm
along
gonna
with
continue
it?
going for it.
Okay. Okay. So
All right,
even
risk
with
face
your,
then.
with your hand, Hollow does
I dash.
forward.
I will also be dashing to catch up, and I am not limited by gnome's normal speed.
Ooh.
Anyways,
Being not a gnome.
Being not actually a gnome.
You do see a very weird look from me as I do have a slight recollection of a brief moment in time, and then I shake it off like, keep moving.
There's you make it to the altar, and you see a divine light slowly hitting your arm. And as that divine light hits your arm, you can feel your veins slowly start to boil. It feels like you're underneath a boiling pot of water.
I just go, sorry, goddess that resides here. I'm sorry.
And at that point, you can feel your friends slowly walking in with you.
You figure it out, Hollow.
As I
He's
said.
very mockingly, Mr. Jackson.
Again, sleight of words not necessary.
Immediately, burning of blood
Ow!
in you. your pain is intensified by like
Jesus, this has been a
three times. As you can feel that burning pain.
All of us are feeling this?
Yes. It feels like your body is going through a morph of sorts. And eventually that pain resides and disappears. And you guys level up.
Level 3 or
Now, as we are talking about this, we would be talking about subclass. I know most of you know what subclass you're going to take.
Indeed. I have technically already taken my oath.
So we would just be talking with Michael.
I like stay in the bard. It's like I get bard college option.
Exactly.
An
Which is your
expertise.
subclass.
Bard college.
Yeah, a lot of
There's a
options.
lot of them.
College of Flammer. That almost seems perfect.
If you want to be a bard, College of, what is it? Eloquence.
Eloquence.
There's a lot of them.
There's College of
There's a
Whispers, College of Eloquence,
College of
Swords.
Eloquence builds on what a bard already is.
I'll do College of Eloquence since it was my first time bard. Sounds like a good idea.
There's a lot of options.
Gonna choose that one. Expertise. Expertise, choose skill. Gonna roll performance because it does. I'm actually going to put into.
Oath of Arcane Purity?
He's not. He doesn't swipe me. I'm actually gonna raise perception, doing the fact he's had to be a bit more aware of things.
Go ahead.
So there's 3. Oh, yes, I let you, our master, saying the right thing at the right time. Sure. Okay. See. Unsettling words. Oh, he's good at that. Good words. Lays that. Unsettle a creature, causes it to doubt itself. Oof. Damn. He's kind of a spiteful prick. It seems to be all I've unlocked so far. Let's see here. Ability. Yeah, I think that's it. Actually, do I get any other spell slots, maybe?
This doesn't count as a rest, it just kind of levels up, right?
Yeah, I still think it's still the, let me check my spell. Oh no, that's not why I want to click the class features. I'm getting used to this.
When you adjust your health, it automatically adjusts your current health as well, according to percentage of what you were before.
Yep. Get used to this add spells. Let's see, I can add another spell. Okay. I can add. I get some more spells now.
Oh, damn.
Animals do it.
Doesn't work against undead.
Blindness
That sucks.
/ deafness, calm emotions, cloud of daggers, crown of madness, enthrall.
Harness divine power. No, that's not.
Invisibility. It's a concentration one. Lesser restoration. I feel like I already have fancies, of course. See invisibility. Zone of truth. Skyrite. Suggestion. Warding. It's a concentration. Strong wind blows around you at 10-foot radius and moves with you, remaining centered on you. Deafens you. Creatures and enemies. Is undetected flames in some area. Hedges out vapor gas before it can be dispersed by strong wind. Area. Go further. Go further. Creatures attack rolls of ranged weapons have disadvantage.
Spells. Manage spells.
Okay, let's see some rules here.
Good
Shatter.
spells.
Sudden, loud, ringing, painfully intense, erupts from the point of your choice within range.
Manage.
Let's make a mind. Takes 3d
why is it doing
thunder
this?
damage. Well, kind of like that. A little more damage going on here.
Spells.
Keep that in mind.
Good spells.
Pyrotechnics. There's initiative. Concentration again. 20 foot cubes since the range is fade or chronic magic damage. Turn the magical effect with use. Again. Keep up 10 feet. Locate object. Knock. Actually, choose object. Object can be torches. target
Jesus.
that is held shut
But
by
I should have one more.
Fire to become unlocked.
Oh, right. It's
Choose
just it's
target
not
to be
prepared.
held
I just
shut
can
with
cast it
arcane
once per
lock.
day.
So
That's right.
No.
Oh, it's a second level spell.
So they are
Jeez.
spinning daggers and a cube of 5 concentration. Creature takes 4d slashing damage when it enters the spear's area for the first time. On the turn. Actually, that just sounds really cool. So I'm gonna do cloud daggers. Yeah, okay. I've chosen my last spell. It's kind of nifty. Things try to get too close to me, then they take damage. It's way over there.
I'll wait for everyone to be done.
Yeah, I'm good. I managed to choose what spell I wanted.
Son.
I didn't get to choose new spells.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
But
Yeah.
I think I have one more
thing
spell
of
slot.
note, Alexander.
I do.
You do notice as your blood gets awakened, you can see your ghost friend slowly go. I'm sorry. She just disappears.
Hey! I reach out for something.
She just seems to be gone.
Like all women before. She just leaves me. Now I ain't more mad. More. Now I'm being more of an asshole. Moving.
I do have Dex, so I don't need a damage-based cantrip.
He tries to contact you.
She does.
Intelligence saving throw.
It's never good when you make a saving throw.
Saving
It actually
throw
is- it's
for
pretty good.
Intelligence support 2, so 7.
It's pretty good.
Okay. You can hear like a ring in your head.
Oh god, this concussion's getting worse.
I can't connect anymore. More.
I grip my head.
Leave, I'm scared.
I'm going mad. I fall to my knees, not just from the initial burning sensation, but of that. Ah!
You don't hear anything else.
Does the pain start to subside?
Yes, eventually.
Get up to my feet.
Are you okay?
I think so. I feel stronger. How do you all feel? Save for Hollow, because I don't care about Hollow right now.
I didn't feel much more sturdy.
Sturdy. I'm remembering a spell. It's coming to mind that I was practicing. I strum my lute a little bit, and it actually feels good. Interesting. Very fascinating. Pushes you back over your shoulder.
You guys eventually see what seems to be a swirling portal. Just kind of appear.
Shall we take our leave then?
Oh yes.
I enter.
I follow behind.
I take the last step through.
No, I was going to push him out. Wise choice.
You guys appear right back into the professor's room.
Interesting portal.
Whoa.
He goes to the teacher afterwards. Seems as though you guys did the thing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hmm.
I feel like my studies of magic have finally started to come to fruition.
Is this our blood activating? Was that the burning sensation we felt?
Indeed.
Yes,
Not to get
now
used.
it's time
God, what's the name? You said it wasn't the weave. It was something else in this world.
Will.
to Will.
The will starts to. I can feel the will in my veins now. It's quite present. It's a nice feeling.
That's good.
I cast Shillelagh on the end of my ball and I smack the shit out of a chair and I just, as it hits the wall, I look back at you,
Again,
I open the door,
Choosing
I
violence.
glare back at him.
And I leave.
We've had some
I also storm out.
hardships, as you would say.
Alexander's just like, I need a drink. And then he just, it's like, he looks at the dead. Are we done for the day?
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to get a drink. And he storms off towards the local taverns.
It seems that regardless of preparation, things will happen.
Indeed.
So,
Yes, unfortunately, we were not prepared for our teammates getting
This
so.
guy was like the most toothy ass grin.
Excited for
Excited.
our enemies. That's the best way to put it.
heated debates with the most popular among you. Well, did you guys figure out the leader?
Oh,
No, we agreed on a democracy of sorts.
yes, it is for the best.
Well, for me, there's not really much else I can teach you. Tomorrow you can come back here and I will have your graduation things ready for you.
Oh my god, I just realized I'm now going to officially be an
Man, poor
adventurer.
Alexander stormed out before he learned the
Oh my
extra
goodness.
Yep. So, class dismissed.
Thank you.
If you wish to check on your friends, I would do that for you.
Tears streak down my eyes. I cast absorb elements on myself.
You must be so overwhelmed out of all of us in the group. And I'd just be like, great, we got through the academy, meanwhile.
I suggest you go check on our friend Alexander. I will go talk to Hollow.
All right. I think he'll be at the bars, so I'll head there.
I will go check the orchid
Should be spicy.
for Hollow.
Spicy.
Even that small little decision.
You'll be talking to the trees as he does.
You're most likely right
I'm
there.
at the, you noticed that I kind of stormed off in the direction of the Dancing Lily Tavern.
There's a lot of things named after Lily and Lily's Award, including the Dancing Lily.
Became a bit of a meme after a while.
You gotta put that merchandising on everything in Lisport.
Yes.
Lily's port.
There is a guy, I just picture one dude with the most random ass souvenir map, like, bro, Lily's Port, the I heart Lucy, Lily's Port. Or even worse, where it's covered the name of the former one that was supposed to be named after is crossed out in Lily's Port.
What a shirt.
You and his talent is spiteful. Alexander fits in well around here.
You go to check in on Hollow.
Indeed.
Where's Hollow at the moment?
He's blinded with a tree.
You find Hollow next to a tree nearby.
How are you doing? Understood. It is not time for us to be quarreling. We have just passed one of the hardest exams there is for any of us.
We should have failing.
I do not wish that we failed. Although, yes, we did not work great as a team, but it is our first adventure. No team works together perfectly at
We
the
should
first
have
time around.
failing, so needing to redoing. Cause that was failing.
Indeed, it was not a spectacular run.
The other man there had a note saying his friends killed him with the poison. This is what friends do? I do not want friends.
It is possible that that place has a mind of its own and warps.
No,
The
it
mentality.
was him. I knowing him.
You may be right. But, as I said, we still are a team, whether we like it or not. And we will have to learn to work together.
Our reputation is already bad.
No one knows what happened,
I will tell everyone.
and that is on you.
Both a non-emotional voice you got going on your character. He almost sounds Vulcan.
I mean, that's the point.
No, I like your character a lot, Drake. Too. The voice is really entertaining.
I think it is time for you guys to apologize to each other.
He is hating me, saying I am not his friend. I
Yes.
never said that to him.
I understand. You guys both did something that was not nice.
I did nothing that he wouldn't have done.
That may be true. But what you have done is still not necessarily the right thing. Was it necessary? Probably. That is another discussion. Anyways, we have our graduation tomorrow in the classroom.
I will
If
not
you-
be participating.
If you wish to come,
No.
you are always welcome. And I will always be here if you need to talk to anybody.
No, you're going to walk away and go somewhere else.
Metaphorically, if you ever need to talk, you know where to find me.
Okay.
I go off to my bedroom, I guess.
He lied.
He lied here for me.
He would be here for
Should
you.
always be here for me.
That's very literally. And he didn't stay.
He just walked
He
away.
didn't stay. Walked away.
Valbar, you end up checking in on Alexander at the tavern nearby.
You've already seen he has cut. He's actually playing. He's actually surprisingly doesn't seem to be in a bad mood. There's some women, and he's already playing his lute. He's actually feeling this new ability from his level up. So he's actually playing better than he usually plays, and he's playing one of the more classic tunes of the town. And he's playing a very jauntly tune, as though he's just trying not to think about Hollow right now. And women are like actually sitting in front of him, gazing at him like as he flows his hair like some kind of like medieval rock star.
Performance check. Mark.
Performance check. Oh, I should get a good one on this.
We'll find out.
20.
Plus your performance.
Plus performance.
The best he's ever
Plus
performed.
3, plus 4, plus 7 probably.
Probably. Let's see how.
What's a number?
Plus a number. I mean, it's gonna be good because it's probably plus 7, 27. This guy is playing like he is.
This is one of the best.
Gripping one of his playing stuff. Even women are like literally just sitting there like just gawking at him. As he is looking like this
but they
super
all
hard.
know who you are.
Well, even the ones that know his performance. See, here's the thing about that I need to establish about Alexander. Alexander is still insanely good looking. And women still, like I said, he can get with women. That's not usually the issue. He can't stay with them. It's like one of those, he performs, people like him because they see his artistry, you know, he gets you going. Like, he's a very good entertainer. He has a skill. He just can't do relationships well. He's got commitment issues, and a lot of the time he gets in trouble is usually because he's sleeping with multiple women and just being an idiot.
I mean, they stare.
He's not good with words, but when it comes to serenading women with music, he is a master music player. Undeniably so.
They stare, they admire.
He just waves his hair back and
That's
forth.
all they
But yeah, but the time a lot of these women that are in this tavern are also like their motivations are somewhat relevant. They're all like, he's our dandy. We like hearing it. We know he's a piece that
I'll order myself a drink at the bar.
playing a very jumpy
You get a nail.
Splendid, my good sir, and I'm going to sit at one of the tables and enjoy my friend's performance.
I start singing a song about a legend. Like, actually, ironically, we'll start singing about Nycowin's father and one of his great deeds. There is actually a bardic song about your dad. And he sings it really good, too. It's almost unfortunate you weren't there. But you have a rough relationship with your dad, which you seem to have with that. But he still actually sings really strong deeds of how he defended Lily's port at one point. He goes for this really well-known town bardic tone.
and everyone is getting to do it.
After a while, you simmer down, and you go to chill.
Ladies and gentlemen, Slayer so happy actually gives him some free alcohol. I mean, I'm starting to be like, hey, I was like, he's like, I'll see you later. he's actually working his game. It's all part of the performance, but he
I
does.
will walk up with a drink. Come on, sit with me, friend.
He puts up his drink. There's one moment that is just acting really funny towards it. And he
Friend, please, join me.
yeah, okay, Valbar. I will join you.
My friend, it was the most regrettable performance today inside the dungeon.
We'll not talk about the dungeon right now. I just think of my pet performance.
I know. And Your Honor.
Let me introduce while we're here. Alexander, make up with Hollow. Stop being a prick. You don't think I don't know that? I know I was being a piece of shit back there. I'm aware that I did stupid things and I paid for it. But they didn't need to hit me in the back of the head. They could have told me, hey. But no.
It is your fault for also calling him a simpleton. He is your friend.
I understand, and I didn't mean to not call him my friend. But you know he doesn't understand things.
I'm aware that he is actually quite simple. But I mean, you're playing a simple character at times.
Pretty simple character.
He's just
He's
at
ignorant,
moments
not
he can
simple.
be a lot to handle, but I understand we have to
Perceived as simple sometimes.
Right. He has intelligence, he's just very ignorant of the world.
He looks over at look, I do really want to be an adventuring hero. It is something
And you
I
have one of the
love.
best opportunities now with us.
And I trust you. You are a person I think I can count on in the group. I will work with Hollow. I will apologize for my behavior because, in retrospect, it was foolish of me to do stupid things. I was cocky, confident, and it's just,
You have the classic bard syndrome. You have a big dick and you want to use it.
Yes, I do have it. Not right now. I'm not playing another one. Oh, damn it.
That's all I'm interested in you for.
So, before you go using it unwisely, try and at least not call our friend simple and respect him for his different style of growing up. It is a difference in culture.
Because this is a childish quarrel and I am a grown man and a hero. I will apologize to Hollow, but in turn, he needs to apologize for hitting me in the back of the head.
I will also talk to Alexander as he was also quite slick with his words.
You know
Yeah.
So, let us talk on this in the morning with them and have a proper conversation.
Yes, I need to get back to my affairs. Is there... So
Yes, your many
I kind of
affairs,
stormed
as you like to
out
call them.
of the- I stormed out of the class. The teacher mentioned our next lesson or class.
We have going to be receiving our graduation papers tomorrow, my friend.
Hmm.
And I walk out.
For a moment, he actually thinks that he actually graduated. Everyone hears it. Drinks on me!
You don't have enough money. I don't have enough to cover the bill, but drinks on me.
Drinks on me. He's downtown. He's performing pretty well tonight. His payment will be giving everyone.
We will talk later.
He's
You will have a
drinks on me, and then he goes back to
Special
performing.
bounty on your head.
Let us make
We will
merry.
talk later.
He shuts the crowd. In the good, I have graduated from the Heroes Academy. Everyone's just drunk. Just goes, yeah, that's I am now perform. And then he sees one other bar that's just doing badly. Gets off the stage, and then he continues performing.
It was just a kid.
He doesn't even care.
You push a little boy out the
He
stage.
just pushed the guy. I'm like, keep working on it. He pushes
Small
the-
child will remember this.
This small child is just out even to a quest later. You were good to me. You're gonna
I
fail.
mean, in Fable, they are very
They remember everything.
They do. They really
They
do.
remember everything.
I mean, that's how you get the whole town on the band.
Well, regardless,
They
the
really
night comes to a rest.
You haven't clapped enough and danced enough for everyone in
Yeah.
the town.
You haven't gotten to that point, Mike.
There's a lot of people. This
You got to get everyone gathered up in the town square and start dancing.
Yeah.
I'm dancing around the town.
You just happen to know this town.
Dance monkey dance like this little.
So, you leave.
Eventually, after.
You eventually pass out.
Actually, this is a very rare night where he goes home with a woman, but then she leaves him in the morning.
Sure.
Yeah. So he got him some.
It was probably hired.
He doesn't know that. Like, even if it was, he doesn't care.
And it's honest tab.
There are certain things you just remain oblivious to.
Like,
Ignorance.
I don't think he would be
is
asking,
bliss.
man, are you hired to fuck me? He's probably just gonna let
Yes.
him
Yeah.
No, it was a really slutty chick that I was watching.
Oh,
Some people have
Ooh.
some people have
All right.
motives, you know.
I will, like I said, I'll talk to you later.
Fabio or
Regardless, you wake up in the morning. Are you, any of you guys doing anything before you guys fall asleep?
I will now be casting alarm at my door every night.
I will be setting up my tent outside.
Of course.
Okay.
They're like,
And
you
I will-
have a room!
Now that I have that always prepared.
And I will have my invisible mage hand helping me.
I
So-
would laugh, or people are like, man, this guy's room is always so clean.
So while
This
you
is-
would,
Never
notice,
used
you
to-
would notice that he is outside doing his normal thing.
I would shimmy on over. Make my form a little bit smaller than normal.
I appreciate this, friend. Quite the day we had. I wish we hadn't gotten to arguing so. It felt bad. We're supposed to be friends.
It was our first date.
And we're trying to teach each other lessons. I don't think that's necessary.
We could have died if I did not telling him to stop, please.
Did we?
I told him to stop many of times.
We fought the spider because of him. We fought the ghost because of... Well, we did really fight the ghost. The ghost vanished afterwards. But at the end, what more harm was done?
This third ghost who he was flipping off, luckily it did not get more angry. Because if it did, it could have attacking him again, just like the second time.
And we would have knocked him unconscious and dragged him along.
Which we did.
What they did.
That is
He's
why I
upset
hate
because he got
Well,
hit.
if he'd been possessed, though. If he'd been possessed first. Outright just knocking him out is not the right thing to do. He's still our friend. Because we have to give him a chance to fail properly.
He has failed twice in my eyes, and then 3 times.
Well, he failed in his own eyes.
It was in a matter of 10 minutes.
I mean, let me be forward with you. How much time does it take to fully process your mistakes sometimes?
Right away.
Sometimes it can take longer. Sometimes you don't realize your errors in the moment. But give him the chance to fail proper and understand his mistakes, instead of berating him like a mother. We are not his mother.
But then what if all of us dying because of this? Because I do not berating him. Because I do not telling him what he is doing is selfish.
We have to learn how to work with that kind of selfishness, friend.
So we have to wait until death?
No. We just need to plan around the fact that he's going to be selfish. We need to prepare for that. That is how we continue having a strong ally in our group that is a tendency for selfishness. Just because he's selfish doesn't mean he's useless either. That comment was unnecessary earlier.
He was useful or useless. That is not the point in which I am coming at. I do not want all of us looking like Mr. Skeleton Man with note in hand. I do not want to leave back a note. I don't want him to leave back a note. I don't want any of us to leave a note.
Was the
In a
note a goodbye letter? What was it? I never read it.
The note was saying that his friends were being selfish and they poisoned him.
And they weren't his friends. We can be each other's friends. Right now, you and him are not. So you can expect poison from him if you are not careful.
Exactly.
But if we mend this, become friends, then you will not have to worry about poison, friend.
I do not want to needing to worry about poison to
Then
begin
seek
with.
friendship.
I did.
We had good friendship to start with, and then the dungeon happened and things went south. And he said some hurtful things, yes, but you also said some hurtful things. You also beat him over the head with a shillelagh.
It was necessary.
Indeed. In your eyes, you saw it as necessary.
And he found it necessary to call me simple.
Which you are not. Maybe a little naive, but not simple. And he is probably also angry at himself. And took it out on you.
That is not okay.
It is not, but it is a mistake that can be made. And to judge it is also a mistake.
Well, I cannot do anything about that at this current moment.
Okay. Well, let us at least get some rest. Make sure we are prepared for tomorrow's graduation.
I
Vipers.
want to go. He'll be there.
And that is your chance to make up with him. I think you two can mend this, become friends again, learn to understand each other, and do better. For the sake of the group, at least. If not, for yourselves.
What does kindness mean, then? If it is thrown in your face
Forgiveness.
and spat on,
Forgiveness is a form of kindness.
and I forgiving him, I'm just mad that he would do that to me.
Indeed. And it is okay to be mad.
I can forgive and be mad.
You can forgive and not forget. Forgiving and still being mad is a different story. That is not forgiveness if you remain mad at him. That is part of forgiveness. It's okay to forget, or to not forget, but to forgive is to let that anger go. That is the point of forgiveness.
I'm going to talk to Mr.
Sorry, I didn't catch that last
He's
comment.
talking to Mr. Peanut and he going to bed.
It was an acorn.
He's an acorn.
I'm just gonna curl up in my tent and go to sleep.
You guys fall asleep.
Dreamland.
Roll for initiative.
Roll for dream machine.
Roll for dream initiative.
Should we go get that new flavor of Coke known as Dream Flavor?
Fighting stuff in my
It's
mind.
It's freaking peach.
It's dreams.
It's
in a
dreams
bottle.
in a bottle,
Okay?
guys.
There's no flavor. It's dreams.
It's literally just peach Coke.
Peach Coke.
Look,
It's nice
whoever the
stuff.
fuck
I like peach.
enjoy. No, I gotta be careful how I say this because I was about.
Yeah, man. You can't slander Coke, man.
I was
Very
gonna
important.
slander Georgia and their peach loving selves.
Hey, what do you got against peaches?
Peaches are good. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
It's obviously somebody in Georgia's like peaches are dreams.
Peaches are
They
dreams.
could
I
be
mean-
to someone.
If you're talking about what the emoji represents, yes.
It just represents a freaking peach, okay?
Yeah.
Everyone else made it something else, alright?
I just had a dream of trying to eat
There's
this.
no
You guys
abs.
wake up.
Oh! The light of the dawn hits us. Our eyeballs curling backwards.
Okay.
You didn't have to roll for that.
I don't know. That was a funny roll in my brain.
Okay, you're fine.
His head can't.
You already said you left.
Oh no, she's a one night stand for sure. But I'm still not unsatisfied. This is the Fable style. And Alexander lives.
I'll be sitting outside my tent cooking.
I wake up probably in the tavern itself, like when we get in the
This is
home
some
away from home.
stew I was making.
From
I
river
just-
water.
I found some river water down the way. Well, I melted some of the.
Start walking back to the
I'll pull out
This is one of those rare
my
days,
mess
though,
tin and
where he
put
comes
some in the
back,
mess tin and set it in
His
your
clothes are
hands.
neatly put on. He does take his time to prep. He's in a particularly very good mood.
I put some jerky in there as well, unfortunately, so it might not be to your taste.
And his feelings were
Just to
not
add
nice.
some
He has had
protein. It's much
been a
needed.
long time. He had killer performances and got laid.
Morning prayer and morning jog.
On your left.
Pray jog, eat sleep. Pray jog, eat sleep.
On
you
your
see
left.
them
Simple.
putting away their tent at this point.
Another outing again.
Every night I can. They haven't caught me this time. Say, making sure there's
after a
no.
while, they just didn't give a shit.
I mean, you're graduating. It's not like you're going to be doing it for much longer. I'll probably just let you have that.
Yes. Is everybody ready for today?
Oh, no.
But you're
I'm
prepared.
prepared for today.
That is the same thing.
To some, maybe.
Does anybody care to join me on my jog this morning?
I will do it.
Try to keep up, I suppose.
What? I can't keep
He
it up.
just starts running and he's just so impossibly hard to keep up with, probably.
Just because I have noodle neck doesn't mean I cannot keep up.
I mean, currently I'm not wearing my chainmail, so like I'm keeping like a good pace. I don't put on my chainmail until after the jog.
I could see bystanders and occasionally see him be like, oh, there he goes! Like, what? Oh no!
As you guys start to
I'm
get
being
ready,
chased by a monster.
you walk into the professor's classroom. He's currently writing something down in one of his books.
I come in wearing one of my better dressly, like more frilly outfits. With a nicer coat.
Yeah,
I need to get some caffeine, unfortunately.
So will there be a ceremony for our graduation?
Yes.
Is it just us? Or are other fellow students graduating with us right now? Just us.
Right now, just you for.
He says this really, this smile on his face, like, you know, he's like, you had a good night. He sits down, leans back.
You're early.
I am. How nice
Why?
of you to notice, Professor. 'Cause I don't know what's going on today. I do apologize for leaving early. I'm stealing some stuff. So,
Did you deal with your stuff?
not completely, but we're working on it.
Go deal with it.
We'll stay here, comfortable.
Well, that's the problem. You're comfortable. Leave, deal with your stuff, and come back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will go find the others. Heading towards where he knows the student's camp is.
The three of them, after you're done with your jog, the three of you guys kind of like converge together and start walking towards the school. You see them walking at this point.
Oh, there you are.
I see you slept well and look mighty fine this morning.
Oh, thank you, Val. Much appreciated that you noticed. He says he does a. And you are all looking well. Slept in the forest again, camping.
Of course.
I suppose we'll have to get used to that lifestyle, as we will probably be out in the wilderness quite a bit.
Indeed.
Coming days.
So I prepared for it in advance.
Have you ever even slept in your dorm room? At any time during your time in school?
I snuck out every single time.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It's too nice. Doesn't remind me of anything that you could find in the Underdark, and the Feywild definitely not.
You live in the Underdark, huh? I've heard tales of the Underdark.
Yes, my village was actually in the Underdark. All us deep gnomes. Was not too far from Mezzabezarin.
Once again, I do have that pre-flashback to that moment in the cavern. Oh, I ignore it.
Well, I believe there's some things that need to be said between us.
Yes, I suppose there is, and he eyes over to Hollow.
Come along.
Hollow, I have words I must speak to you. Let's end this quarrel between us.
Stand there stationary.
I do about. I am sorry, and I apologize. My behavior in the dungeon was inappropriate. I realize that now, and I also apologize for calling you a simpleton. I did not value you as a team member, and I put the party in unnecessary danger multiple times. And from here on out, I will be on my best behavior and try desperately hard not to put us in any bad situations that don't require it.
I hold out my pinky.
It takes me a second, and I do the pinky swear. Alright, are we at peace, friend?
I'm sorry for bludgeoning you really hard.
Yeah, I suppose I deserved it to some extent. There was more faults. Let us there not be any more quarrel between us. We are friends, and we are a team, and we need to stay that way.
And no more bludgeoning.
Each other.
Unless necessary.
Unless one of us gets.
I will give you
But it is
permission
okay.
to
I
bludgeon
very
me
specifically had studied.
if I get possessed. If I start acting like an insane psychopath, if I either become mentally mad or possessed, you may strike me, but not no other time.
Do not worry, guys. I was prepared for this at one point, and while studying magics, I learned this. I studied heavily the spell protection from good and evil. So if we rise upon a situation where it could happen again, I am prepared for it.
You know spells?
Of course, I was studying the will for a long time, but only after the exploration of that cave did I finally feel the will within me.
I've done a bit of research on what he might be. He's what they call lovingly call a trickster rogue, arcane trickster.
I do not like such titles, but
Yeah, it is a bit
I do
of
specialize in being
slang.
sneaky.
That's how
And
tricky.
magic.
No,
I
he is
love
not
magic.
tricky, he is prepared.
It is so wonderful. You can always use it for so many things.
Rogue.
Arcane rogue. That's it.
Prepared.
I prefer arcade gnome.
Alright, so let's just be off
To
then.
call me roguish seems kind of a slight at my honor.
It
we
is.
must
It is
go,
not.
we must go back to our very irritable teacher.
It is not
Easily
necessarily
irritating
used
teacher.
in a negative connotation in this
No,
term.
stay
We're merely
very
a
open.
assessment of your skills.
You're right.
Suppose
Us gnomes are
he
known
has
for being
our best
sneaky.
interest in mind.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't think he likes us much.
That is why.
He's probably really
Actually-
happy we passed, and now we don't have to deal with him anymore.
He
that is
he
why
seems
he
very.
rushed us.
Yeah, that was a quick course. What was that? 4 days? We're in and out. We still have probably a couple of years of school left, at least.
Well, as a group, we have more versatility, and maybe that's why they've decided to go that route, is to get more people out into the world as adventurers.
Then let us rejoice and make merry. Today we are heroes.
Indeed.
I pull out my lute and start playing a jumping
Heroes.
tune as we let us off.
He is misconstrued.
Indeed.
You walk into the classroom again.
I have returned,
Last
teacher. I have returned. The issues have been mended.
On the honor of Valbar, Ambish, Lorwain, Bilbon, Answay, Runi, it has been mended.
Yes. Everything he said.
We are a team.
He's a bard, right?
We can work
He is
together.
a bard. But he's like the most grouchy ass. That's a bard I've ever seen.
It doesn't have
Yeah, he does. He does keep school.
I mean, he's a bard. What bards actually end up happy?
Yeah, they're not really
Hey,
happy.
hey, some of us can dream. Some of us can dream.
Face reality.
And realize
You
You're
gotta
gonna
realize,
get
I
talked
know
about
like
monsters.
facing reality. I live in a world of denial most of the time. People love me. People love me. I look in the mirror and have to tell myself people love me.
Upon my
It's not
perception,
depression at all.
it seems to be
No.
rolled up pieces of paper that are diplomas. You can take them. You also can take what are these guild seals. These seals can be used to open heroes' guild applicable things. It's a hard one to say.
Applicable?
Acceptable. That is a hard ass
That's a
word.
hard one.
Applicable.
Yes.
I know what you're saying. Access.
I
Access to certain hero kill seal things.
Do we
Applicable.
happen to give it away?
No.
Oh, perfect.
Although that seal I think is
The
yours.
seal is for you guys in general. It's to show that you are a hero. When you walk out into the world,
I take it they're
you
small
see
hand
different
sized, like
It's a scroll, basically.
scroll. He picks it up. And that's it then, huh? No great ceremony, just
Is it
piece of paper.
proofing against water damaging
We're not welcome.
and fire?
There's nothing that will break that. He
So
raises his
magic
head up
is
and he goes,
I can actually feel the magic in it when I pick up a little bit of arcana knowledge I have. I feel it, and like I can actually feel some pretty strong sealing magic even from my limited arcana.
gentlemen,
So I have plus
you
four.
are now heroes. When people see you, and when you interact with the world, they will not see you as you were before. You hold power that people don't. They will be looking to you for either quests, help, or maybe just in general, and a higher value. However you see this as, it is not my responsibility to tell you how to be a hero, or what that is defined to you. Just know that things will be different when you walk out of this door. So show the same value as you showed it before.
You open up my bag of holding and put the seal in.
Present. Arms.
I go, first mission, saving Kitty out of a train.
I think not. We are off for adventure.
Let us
The
see.
saving of kittens from trees is that for that of the charcoal deliverers. They firemen have zeros.
There is also a little handheld.
He looks so confident, like proud.
I save it and actually take some string I quietly save it, string it through, make it like a medallion necklace, and put it over, and tuck it into my shirt.
I was prepared for this as well.
Let
He would be
us.
too. Actually, I sit there. You know what? I like the idea that I sit there and he's like, and Valbar's like, gotcha, bro. He's like, give me that, gotcha, bro.
It's a nice leather strap.
Very nice.
Let us.
I'll hand you a nice. Yeah, it's a nice
Yeah,
leather strapping for your medallion.
I fasten it to my chainmail.
Eat it.
Oh, I would have called
In
it
music,
for a second.
it has a hook for the medallion.
As a celebration for our newfound heroism, let us see what the guild has to offer for us.
Yes, our first mission out into. We're
And-
going to the forest, right?
No, the guild is in town.
So that's it then.
Then maybe the fourth.
Yeah,
Maybe.
go.
It depends on what they give us.
I guess we're done again.
It has been a
Unless
pleasure.
there is
Gentlemen.
more.
There's nothing else, Alexander.
I will take your fortune cookies.
You have indeed been a good teacher for the few days you've been here.
Yeah.
He was my homeroom teacher before. I knew of him.
Alexander,
Yeah.
don't die, you idiot.
I will try not to.
I know that might bring you some secret pleasure if I did.
No,
I will go.
I really don't want that to happen.
No teacher wants to see their student die.
For multiple reasons. Right now, you need to think about what it means to use what you have been gifted. Okay?
I've read all the hero tales. I know that.
It's different to do it.
I'll find it out from the rodents that live as stubborn. You know what? Thank you again. Does a gentle bow, and then he leaves. Come on, let's go.
And I give him a short bow. I, Valbar, Ambis, Lorwain, Bilbon, and Zweiruni. Thank you for your wonderful services in teaching us. And I stand up from my bow, dust myself off lightly, give a little head nod, and walk out the door after everyone else.
I draw my sword, give him a nice salute, sheath it.
Walking away.
Walk
Yeah, I
out.
was hoping for more sour milk and maybe something grand for the rest of the school.
I am,
But
go
no,
to him
I
and
suppose a humble ceremony would be
Applejack
ideal.
smoke screen house.
We actually walked out the house. Just poor dude.
Applejack smoke screen and house with him.
I kind of just tug on him just a bit.
He just ignores you.
I just tug on Hollow just a bit.
It's like I'm lifting his hands up, I'm slapping them.
Come
Hmm?
on. It's time for us to go.
But we might never be seeing him again.
We can always visit.
Okay, I will come every 5 o'clock. Both of them.
It's not feasible if we're outside of town.
When I am in town, both of the 12 o'clocks, I will come during.
If we walk out, do any of the students regard us any differently than they did before it?
Make a perception check.
I would care about this.
They probably don't. I do.
And it's more or less private.
Yeah, I know. There was a very private. I don't know how many people knew about this.
Right, but we are now adorning our guild medallion.
Yeah, I actually have mine completely out, so people know what's up.
Mine is fastened to my.
I know.
Despite
what
my
I'm
pride in
about.
it, mine will be tucked away.
Yeah, mine, I'm definitely not a shower.
I show.
It's okay. We can't all be shores. Some of us are
Exactly.
growers.
Because of the growers.
I literally can't.
I got a dirty 20.
You notice a few people stop.
I see some ladies. I came to the look. I have been trying to read the book a little. Well, I can't very because of all celebrations, but I do recall I have to look. I do a little like a hair wave with extreme confidence.
Okay. That's what they say to you.
You guys just kind of notice me like walking with a sort of high and mighty, just utterly full of himself.
Alexander!
Walk.
Alexander!
No one will listen to this guy.
Alexander!
Is your neck okay?
That is me.
I'm aware.
Oh, my neck is perfectly fine.
Okay, you keep going
Just
like
a
this.
reminder, Alexander, everyone in this town already knows your promiscuous ways. Perhaps when we find another town, you can be all
Literally.
showy.
At this point, everyone knows your bullshit here.
This is true. I am starting to hate this.
But it will always
They
be
don't know
home.
my ways. They don't know my reputation.
Not true home, but home as I can find.
It's okay. Some ways to go forward.
Will you be bringing a mate?
No.
He would never commit to such a thing.
Look, I can't afford to commit. I'm now a hero, but we are
But that
not
means you
known.
can, because we're getting lots of gold.
Hold on. But now our titles are empty titles. We have to make them into something. We have to. But I do think we need to get prepared if we are going to go on adventures. I imagine health potions and.
We do not have the funds for that.
I cannot afford that.
I have like next to nothing. I keep blowing my money in taverns.
I'm pretty sure you're negative.
Yeah.
I think I hosted towers.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you're negative.
You don't know
that
money
you're
you
negative.
have
It's
is
negative.
Ah, probably fine. The credit's no good here. Ah, shit.
There is no credit yet.
Credits fingers. We're going for fingers here.
Yes.
Yeah, you
Oh,
gotta lose
God.
some digits for the digits you
Gotta
spent.
go gamble.
I don't think there would be
Go
a
bet on
casino
some
in
races or
a
something.
town like Heroes Academy.
Maybe I'll.
Well, there would be.
I might have to do an emergency street performance.
Could be.
You know, students like to gamble too.
Emergency street performance.
And it's not solely the economy based
You
around
don't
the
know.
academy.
No, I know that. But let's just go to the. I'm like, I think we could choose some very easy quests to start out with. I mean, make us-
I think we go fight a dragon.
Okay.
That seems easy, right?
A wormling.
Valbar.
Yes? It would be great to sing about
He
the
is
tale of our
prepared.
victory.
I never hate life that much.
I doubt we could even handle a wormling.
I look at him actually bizarrely stunned. I'm like,
Maybe.
I thought you were sound.
I kid, my friend. I
Oh.
kid.
Yeah, I was thinking like.
I was thinking that was perfectly good.
skeletons or.
It is not.
No. As I said, I doubt we could even
A
handle
feat
a
that most adventurers never even achieve.
Well, then we will be first thing to do it then.
Well, there are others who achieved it. It's just uncommon.
Well, then that will make us uncommon once we do that.
Yes, maybe even rare.
Hmm.
But not quite legendary.
Not yet.
Not like.
Maybe very rare if we find an old enough one.
Oh.
Not like a.
One
big-
Still not legendary though.
Not like
With
Nycowin
saggy.
Jad.
Anyways. We make our way to the guild.
We shall be
Yeah,
going.
I guess so. I'm just following this guy.
He knows. I know the way as well, but I'm gonna let.
I'm following you because you're like, let's go.
And
do
he,
this.
no, this one needs to be the one taking the lead. I mean, look at him. He's such a perfect student.
I am no longer a student.
Yeah, his fangirls are gonna be real so yeah, I can't.
No.
They were like more like many of them were looked like they were in mourning. Wait, he's leaving us?
No, they wouldn't even know yet.
We don't even know. When they find out, there will be
A riot.
there will be riots.
I like Penelope though. And I just, you know, I put my little signature handprint.
I'm telling you, he doesn't even know who Penelope is. He doesn't even know.
As we're walking, I do take out my lute and play
And I
with it
put
as
it-
I walk.
Make sure she gets it.
I start playing a small tune about a lesser known hero, so I can try to figure out some ideas. And sometimes I figure it out through actually playing the music a little bit. I'm humming later slightly to myself. And she passes Maybe goblins? Yeah, I guess we can see
You guys eventually head to the heroes.
What goblins is
When we enter a hero, when we go in, okay, well, what do we see?
What do you imagine you see?
Imagine it very empty.
Yeah, there's not many heroes.
I imagine sort of like a
Considering that there's a lack of heroes, it's not like a bar style establishment. It's probably like almost like a bank where it's just
Right.
like someone sitting behind a desk.
there's a couple tables strewn about, and then there's like a long desk with like
And it's just a very tired old man sitting there.
Okay.
yeah, and maybe a board
Maybe a
behind
little
him
bit
or
robust.
next.
You know, he gets a lot of eating.
Honestly, I wonder if there'd even be a board in this. Like if
It'd
heroes are
probably
always
be
like-
empty, but
If anything,
very
he
empty.
probably has like the stack of
the stack of papers right next to
Exactly.
him, and you'd have to directly ask him.
Mm-hmm.
After you, Valbar.
No, after our top student tip.
Okay, me and you will going.
All right. I'm not too familiar with this establishment.
His name is
Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Thomas.
ooh, ooh. Hello, Thomas.
Hello.
I can finally come in here legally. I say,
I can do it, guys. I'm prepared.
I pull out my seal.
I don't need a hero seal. I got this.
I like.
Your
I worm my way
But he
down.
does see the medallion. Like he sees our
I thought you were
medallion.
doing thing not sneaky.
Business been booming,
I
huh?
never said
I
that.
really
You said
sarcastically.
nothing wrong. You said bad naming.
I never said I stole and the like.
Thank you.
No,
No,
you
it's
specifically-
got a
Gnomes are
sense of
known for
humor
being
around
sneaky.
here. No, man.
This guy got me.
I did not know this.
Well, regardless, Thomas, I'd like to see your papers and what you have for us.
I thought you were wanting us to go.
Preferably something
I got a
not
little
too
excited.
dangerous. No
I've
dragons.
come here multiple times trying to
Please.
request things, and he never lets me.
Dragon.
No dragons.
Bandits.
Might I request your papers, please, sir?
This is so utterly impatiently.
Segments.
Dancing back and forth.
Standing on a stool.
He's been preparing for this. He's Well, take your life.
Dun, dun.
He
Dun,
says
dun,
he
dun,
gives you a couple of
dun,
papers.
dun,
The first
dun,
one
dun,
is
dun,
the most.
Dun,
The bridge to the nearest town has been held up by bandits.
Oh,
Mm.
fuck.
People are having a hard time.
We have to deal with it.
We have to deal with it. We are going to showing them lesson on who not to messing with.
Wait. What if there's a worse situation going? What are the other papers?
Yeah, what's the other papers? What could
They
be
are
else?
very minor compared.
The bandits? The bandits it is.
Is that the biggest trouble? No wonder we are no longer in service.
I mean, I
That
look
could
at
be
Hollow. This is a pretty safe town, all things considered. I mean, there's some small petty crime. I've seen my fair share of drunkards in bars.
Yes.
Yes, they do like to throw things at me from time to time, which is not nice.
They are just jealous, my friend.
I've also
He is right.
experienced dog jail once or twice, and it's not very cool.
Shall we?
This is a safe town.
Shall we go ahead and head out?
Yes. The bridge is where on the map?
Like Nicholas.
They say. I do not know which bridge you speak of.
He shows you.
Ah, splendid.
Is it outside of the?
It's essentially crossing into another town.
Okay. I figured as much.
Who's up
It's
for
not an ocean that
the,
separates us, it's a
going
river.
and getting us some bandit kills.
And mountains.
And mountains.
Rivers and mountains and rivers and mountains.
A military invasion of
I
this
look at
town
Hollow.
would actually
Are
be
you
quite
ready
difficult just because of sheer mountains.
More
Yeah.
unfortunate
Cliffs,
potential
rather.
violence.
Rather.
Yes. I'm noticing violence is bad.
We have the high ground, and the only low ground is a very narrow, well,
Just
relatively
remember,
narrow
our
cave
cause
when
is
it comes to
just.
military forces.
Yes.
But
Yes, all of our
my
low ground is
field
farmland,
guilty. Taking human life isn't easy. I have killed a man
Wait,
before.
are we having to take them?
which makes it easy
we
to protect.
could knock them out. We don't have to kill them necessarily. I will. I do look at him with a sense of seriousness. You can kind of see it in his eyes. I'm like, look, I've taken a man's life. Although it's not very easy.
Why did you do like this?
Because I got over that feeling. So we're heroes now. That's why we have to be more than regular men.
Looking at this, you know that this
Men
is
like things.
a bandit group led by
And whatever you are. Actually, men and whatever you are, friend.
Sorry, what was that?
Assets, sorry. This is a bandit group led by Mad Hat Weasel.
You know about Mad Hat.
Does
I know
anybody
about
does
Mad Hat
anybody
Weasel.
recognize that
Hold on,
name?
let me roll a history check, see if I
All
recognize.
four of you would recognize this.
Oh wait, I've heard about Mad Hat Weasel.
Yeah, he's a pretty notable.
This
That is a
snobby
notable
little
bandit leader.
man.
Would you mind explaining who he is
Snobby little man.
to
What
us?
details do you have on this quest? I look at the paper actually as I shuffle past Valbar, who's been like.
Give him a moment. Give him a moment to react.
Let me see what I can do.
A lot of things getting thrown at once.
Ooh, fog cloud might be useful this time.
Yeah.
Literally.
Fog cloud the bridge before we enter.
Actually, I would probably just let Valbar keep looking at it.
Actually, might not be a bad idea. What's the range on it?
Details.
Mac.
120 feet for a 20-foot radius. Not bad.
I hear thickness. That's what I hear.
See, I like to take make sure I have right information. I don't want to give you guys the bad
Yeah, exactly. The wrongness.
Exactly.
Unless the information is just wrong in general.
It could be.
If that's the case, then that's the case.
I already have a plan for how we deal with these bandits.
Wow, that was very
If anything, one of my many names is Ambush.
I suggest
That means.
We need to ambush them.
Oh my brain.
Is that when you are politely cursing at them?
No, it is when we sneak upon them and they don't know we're coming.
Indeed. I will cast fog cloud in the area, causing chaos and confusion. And then as soon as it's dispersed, we will attack.
Causing what?
Confusion
Chaos
and panic.
Yes.
And the other thing he said, I don't remember what it was.
Chaos and confusion.
And they will like running away, like, oh my god.
No,
what
they just won't.
happened?
It'll make them less perceptive of their surroundings, allowing for us to
What if
easily.
they run away instead?
Well, then they've run away, and any stragglers we can pick off.
Indeed.
And when they come back, inevitably, because they'll want to retake the bridge,
We'll be ready.
catch them there.
Okay, so we make them running away, and then we hide on the bridge, and then we are the bridge people.
Indeed.
Indeed.
And when they come back,
We make them pay a toll.
No, that is when we will capture them. We're going to see the authorities.
I don't know. So, Mad Hat used to be a hero himself. In terms of banditry and a fall. There's really not much else to it.
Down.
Yeah, not something terrible about that.
yeah, the fallen heroes are quite.
I was
No.
like, on hearing his name, like, we look, we go, maybe we should try some mind request, and then we can build our way up to fighting Mad Hat Weasel.
Now, Mad Hat Weasel, though he might have some goons with him, he does not have other heroes with him. Perhaps we have the advantage because of our numbers. For maybe a normal hero who only travels as one, this would be a problematic quest. As a group, we might have a chance.
Could scout our camp, maybe. Some of us put stuff in
I just had an idea.
see
If
how
there-
many there are.
The fog is actually a really good idea. Like casting like confusion, you can disrupt them. And
Yeah.
Take them off guard. Very excellent strategy.
Indeed.
So we can go in, do the bomb, and then go in.
Indeed.
Okay, I like it.
Wreak havoc upon them. And which he can look into being
So he was a former adventurer turned to banditry. Basically his whole story. Cool.
Not much to that one. And then he's got stupid with me. Almost basically stupid.
Mad Hat what?
Weasel.
Weasel. Alright.
He's not successful. He has to die.
Alright, so I go in there like
Yeah, money around.
I don't think I have money for anything. I'm dead.
I'm
glad I got
you
healing spells.
Because
You know the call.
25. Yep.
I dare have.
Yeah, I woke up with a lot of money on me.
Yeah, no, because you're not stupid with your money like that. My character drinks frequently.
No,
He didn't mind your tower and throws women.
no, what happened was people thought he was a mythical creature, and if you threw gold coins at him, you got a wish.
Oh, that's
Thank you.
I'm forced God, I'm forced God.
We love you, worship.
Wow. So much money.
Gold.
No, stick it in.
Surprise!
Right, so you guys don't know this guy.
Heading out, I suppose.
Yeah, not much else we can really do here.
It's still early
I
in the
look
day.
at you guys, we saw we going with this quest. I assume.
Yes, this is a good quest for us to be getting into.
And we have a solid plan for how to deal with it.
Yes.
I think that is good. We should
we will deploy this plan.
You guys look around at each other, realizing this is the first quest that you're doing. And that there is a lot of danger to doing this quest.
It's always dies.
It's just something we always thought about in the
As we head out, friends, let us remember these words.
You can never be too prepared.
You can never be too prepared.
Loving these words.
I do like hear that. Pull out my little scroll and on fortune cookie wisdom write that down. Roll it back up.
Scroll of fortune cookie was.
Fortune
How many
cookie
times has that been written down?
He's got a couple, but he's
It's the same thing over and over.
No,
That's
it's
how you
like
mass
it's
produce
all
stuff.
like stupid, obvious stuff. Be prepared, be careful, work as a team, know each other's weaknesses and strength. Blah de blah de blah. I actually was written somewhere.
Oh man, I'm
A ball of swords. Duh.
It's such tragic territory.
So I take Mr. Peanut and I go, Mr. Peanut, I need you to scout this sky, okay? Can you do that for me? And as that happens, I like cup my hand over him and I crush him.
I like it more.
And
I told you he wasn't gonna live long.
As I open back my hand up, he turns into a raven. Made of
What
just
the-
like the pieces of the acorn that I crushed. And then just more natural fauna and flora, essentially.
You
speaking.
know, if the adventuring thing doesn't work out, we make a hell of a street performance.
Ah, indeed. And I make sparks appear.
Let's try to hear it.
No,
I
Mr.
found
Peanut is not a street performer.
an
Are you?
affinity for wind.
Nah, I don't really perform in the street.
Did that bird being crushed like that?
Yes,
It turned into a bird.
only slightly, but
That is
it was
pretty
momentary.
fitting.
I cried a little bit, I got over it, and I moved on.
You guys eventually walk towards the next destination.
So that these scouts ahead.
I do tap you on the shoulder while standing about 5 feet away.
Hello? Forest fairies?
And it's just like a nice gentle back rub.
Ooh. Forest fairies?
Or is he using his invisible?
Just my invisible mage hand.
I just go,
Because I get to enjoy that as an arcane trickster rogue.
there are forest fairies here, they're rubbing my back.
Yeah, those fairies are quite pleasant.
No, they are not. They're rubbing my back.
Run with nature.
That doesn't mean that I don't understand what's happening.
Just start kneading your shoulder a little bit.
Ooh, yeah, it's
yes.
really nice to me right now.
I do not want this to feel
I start feeling like, my thoughts are like, why do I feel so turned on now?
Peanut comes back.
What did you see, little guy?
It'll also start giving you a bit of a back massage now too.
Oh, I might what's going on? I might run through there. But for a moment, I do sense it. If I can sense it.
I mean, you can tell it's a hand.
Detect magic would be the only thing.
Hey, we're robbing it.
Do it like
They're waiting for that guy to pass. And he's trying to get sick. Caravan.
Is detect magic a
Right now.
coming into our house.
It is.
How many were robbing?
About 8.
That's a lot.
That's a lot for us to say.
That's a whole penny.
Look,
what?
Okay.
I might have to drop here. I'm fucking tired.
I'm getting to the drop off points.
We're gonna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
we're-
noticing where my.
Yeah.
I totally understand.
Got it.
I was planning on stopping early too anyway, so we're good.
Yeah, sorry. So where are we? What's happening?
Not getting any caffeine around 8 has messed with me.
It makes sense.
So there are
Just make sure you get the eye on it.
8 whole banditry.
This was
And they're robbing somebody coming into our humble city.
Yes, that is what bandits do. That is
You
why
just
we
described the appearance of this mad weasel.
of which we know.
Yes.
He's different now, though. He's changed.
What does he look like?
Make a history check.
Ooh. Yay.
One of the good at.
Oh, shit roll.
It doesn't matter what you're good at. The rolls is what matters.
Literally.
Yeah, 80.
Heard a lot of
It's
different
weird.
references to this guy.
It's weird. As Peanut is describing this individual, you get like weird recollection.
I recall some drunk retellings in taverns of this guy. One dude that claimed he got his ass beat by this dude who lived.
Might be my cousin.
Wait, you're my cousin?
Yes.
Oh.
That's forward.
Cousin.
Uh-oh.
Cousin.
Cousin.
I do it like
Mad Hat Weasel, my cousin.
Nani?
Nani? Nani the Pooh?
As you can see, a little bit rough on the audio ends. I somehow kind of left a voice mod on, and everything coming out of my mic was, not everything. Some things coming out of my mic were echoey and had that little narrator tone to it. Some things can be helped and some things can't. I did my best with the editing as far as like cutting some portions out and giving some explanations to you. But yeah, they literally just went to the trial, bickering back and forth, doing a pretty terrible job overall as a group. But, just in general, they did get it done, and they were successful at completing their heroes exam. And that was session 1. Thank you guys for tuning in.